There we go. That's how we chat can hear us chit chat till we're all 100% ready to do intros and such. I should really create us a fancy intro screen. And Key, I really need to redo the story time screen for you.
Do you though?
I don't know. Key is a cute.
Flail.
And not for many people, or not a lot of the new viewers are going to know who Darren is.
That's fair.
Ido Fluffy. Meryl cute.
Meryl's cute, Sim's cute, Key's cute, Arrow's cute.
Ah.
I wasn't included. I win.
Vari is
Vari.
cute, Viv is cute.
God damn it, I was hoping if I
Darn
didn't
it.
say anything.
Ty is cute.
You had to fucking say something, Vari. So I, for whatever reason, cannot connect to Era on Tabletop Sim.
Here, let's do it this way then. Where'd I...
Properties. I'm gonna just verify real quick.
Yeah, make sure your friends list is online.
I think I'm set to invisible.
That might do it, because sometimes when you're invisible, it causes problems.
Alright, well, we'll test that first.
If not, there's a workaround. I'll write your Eon on, aren't you?
Yes.
There you go.
Or G13 Cats and I. Does not look like it's gonna connect.
Right, then we're gonna do this.
Why is it failing? I mean, I know we were having, I think we were having issues last time, but...
Try that.
Doot, doot, doot. Nope.
Interesting. Thank you for the biddies, Ido.
It's saying it's failing to do the peer-to-peer connection.
That is weird.
Yeah,
because-
Steam peer-to-peer session failed.
I was gonna say, maybe it's tabletop.
Oh no, is it Steam being stupid?
I mean, aren't you guys in?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
all in.
Taya's in, and I see,
Oh, I remember last time I was having connection. Last time we did this, I was having connection issues then too.
Do you use a VPN or something?
No.
try restarting your Steam.
I mean, I literally restarted fucking earlier this morning when I woke up.
Steam or your computer?
The whole thing.
Or your router?
Well, it shouldn't be the router. If it's a peer-to-peer, that means it's having trouble directly connecting to me.
Okay. Everything verified.
But it could still be a pathway issue, though, right?
It could be. It could also be that... Try checking for updates on tabletop. Your Steam.
Fucking how? I mean, I don't even know how to do that.
You find it in your... You close it down, you find it in your library,
Uh huh.
and then if you go to it...
It says it's up to date. That's cloud status up to date.
Oh, I also failed.
Uh-oh.
I'm in
Steve.
here.
Oh no, it's
Also, I am ready. I am ready when you guys are.
Cool. Let's get the...
Well- Two of us can't connect to the room, so
Yeah, let's get the... Let's get... Here, try that key. And... We'll try... that.
ding.
Wonder if it's my Steam. Yeah, we'll get started, guys, as soon as we figure out this whole issue. Because, of course.
Yep, same error.
I found it. I found a fix.
Oh,
Okay, so apparently people are having to uh go to they're having to change download regions in order to get it to like re-download something to where it'll fix.
how that?
I don't even know how to fucking do that.
How do you?
Okay, Steam settings download region.
Theme setting. I can change it to any region, I assume?
Yeah, change it
I'm
to.
speculating.
Hold up, I don't want to say this out loud, so hold on. Well, I don't care if people know what state I live in. I think any central area should possibly work, but
Yeah, I just grabbed another East Coast myself.
yeah, you guys might have to change it to a central zone.
Well, no, it's just making it do anything
Oh, really?
will force the update or something.
Huh.
Or at least what I'm reading on the forums.
It's not a stream without some issues.
VTuber stream without scuff.
Verifying files.
It's not a stream unless you have some issues.
Hey there, Ido. Hey, Lightning Dragon. Hello,
I'm
Beerus.
even gonna move what hard drive this thing is on.
Won't that
We're
make it
just-
re-download the game?
Not quite, no.
There's a
But
Steam cache.
Viv's on gig speed internet, so
Yeah.
I have good internet.
which is wild that you're the one having the problem.
Yeah.
I'm also having a problem.
Yeah, Kai is also having issues, not just me. Yeah, it's not gonna work this time either.
Here, I'm
Here,
gonna
let's see.
really quickly close down my thing and then close Steam and reopen it on my PC just in case. So everybody's gonna
Yeah.
get booted here.
Okay, so we're gonna
And-
do the nuclear option.
I'm verifying
Uninstall.
files.
Install to drive D.
Well, Steam's updating, of course, now.
It's literally a fucking 2 gigabyte game after updates and everything. Just common
Oh,
distributables.
Is it that Steam is in the middle of trying to force an update?
Maybe I just closed Steam and reopened it. And it did an update. Thankfully enough, I also have gigabit internet service, so this takes a little time.
Alright. Tabletop has been completely redoohickied. And yeah, Arrow will have to re-invite me to the...
Well, I'm relaunching the
Room.
tabletop simulator now on my end.
Yep.
So you should be able to find the server now.
There. Connect. If this doesn't work, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, there's other people talking about on the forums about how it's a Steam-wide thing. Any peer-to-peer game on Steam is having the same problem.
Oh, so it is Steam.
Oh.
Table's back open. People should be able to get back in.
Same error.
Yeah. Well, dang.
Hi, Zim. I tell ya. Well, that's okay. Why don't we do this? I Can somebody share screen and just share the table view by chance? Safely without breaking
I
the
can.
internet?
Or I
I
can.
can do that.
Okay. Let's just do that for now until...
Oh wait,
No?
I'm gonna have Raijin's art up, so no, actually I wouldn't be able to do that.
Still a fail.
Yeah, go for it, Ty. Go ahead and hold it up. We'll just do via proxy until you guys can get into Tabletop Simulator, since it sounds like this is a Steam issue. Oh well.
Wow, it is been a long time since we've had Steam issues.
It is. I've got stream going.
And thankfully enough,
You know, one
Fari's,
sec. I'm fixing things.
Fari's got newer internet, so he finally no longer has potato.
It every once in a while has a hiccup, especially when it's like storming outside. But otherwise, it's okay.
Yee. Should we go ahead and mute up for intros?
I mean, I've already introed, so, you know, whatever.
Oh. Well, me and Zim got
Yeah,
to,
y'all,
so...
y'all go do the thing.
Alright, Burb. Oh boy. It has been a day already. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a wonderful time, fellow adventurers. Hopefully you're drinking plenty of water and taking good care of yourselves. Like, follow, subscribe, yada yada blah. Alright, so just as a minor update, because as you can see we're having some minor issues, we're going to be doing things a little bit funkily today. I am also doing an additional weird wonky stuff because of course I have to be. So here's the deal. There's a donation goal above my head. What's that for? I want to go to MFF this year. I need some help covering some extra expenses, that way I don't go with no money in my pocket. Am I going to be able to afford to go? Yes. Will I be fine if I go? Yes. Will I have very much spending money? Not really, but that's fine. This is just to help out. So for this week and this weekend only, I'm doing something fancy. While I'm not going to interrupt game to do this, I will be doing silly things. For $5, I will eat a cucumber slice. I hate cucumbers. This won't happen during stream. I'll do it either at the end of tonight's stream or tomorrow's stream. For $15, I take a bite out of a whole cucumber, which I was doing yesterday. And once again, I hate cucumbers. For $25, you can get me to say anything you want. You can clip it if you want. Within reason, of course. Make sure that you're being stream appropriate with those. And then I have some other goals and other things going on. Every $150 is also like a Viewer's Choice Tuesday bonus stream. We'll get to that. We'll deal with that tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to get back to our table. We're going to go ahead and get started. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I ran out of things to say. Brain shut off.
The really big value items from BCM, but oh well.
Oh, I forgot to mention as well during the intro, but we're gonna have Raijin here doing art. You'll see him shortly after the
boy.
beginning art scroll here.
Yep. Alrighty, so I'm here. So I guess introductions, correct? Yee.
Yes.
Hello, I am Drunk Dragonair. I'm going to be the GM today. I run the world and everything else, and I still don't have a big fancy introduction that I say every single time like other people do on Zim's channel. Because I am boring
Gosh
like
darn.
that. Kigo.
Hello, everyone. I am Carcerus, also known as Key, and I play Last Lost the Paladin. Taya, go.
Yes, that is the full of the Taya. Oneko, hi, everyone. My name is Oneko Taigo, half demon, half cat, all friend, VTuber, twitch.tv/Oneko Taigo, and I am playing Dr. Volch, German mad scientist artificer. He make the boom. Go, Vari.
I'm Vari, aka Fret Signature, the mute musician, Mask of the Whispering God, Kitsune. And Zim, go.
Hello, everyone. I am Razim, and I am playing as Paint, the sentient feral African wild dog. He is a kineticist entropist. And go, Viv.
I'm Viv. I play Shoal Coat. I am a very bitey ranger who is a little bit more religious than people might think, apparently.
Lol. And with that, I believe we're good to go to recap. So let's go to story time with Devin. At least on my side. And whenever you're ready, Key.
Don't do that. That's contagious.
Yeah.
Right then.
No promises.
Last time was session 21. 2 wrongs. Fret plays his sitar while he sits just across the alleyway from where his team is lying in wait. Dr. Volt's enchanted birds are keeping watch, but it is beginning to get rather dark as dusk rapidly approaches. Fret sees one of the locals brazenly dragging a body behind them. The sharp-eyed kitsune notes the killer is wearing a mask of some kind to hide their identity, and are bearing a holy symbol of some description. Death cults aren't unheard of, but Fret doubts this person is killing for religious purposes. On closer inspection, Fret realizes the symbology is closer to that of witches, and thus this person may be harvesting life essence. The killer is likely an illegal mage within this society. Continuing to pretend to be a helpless, destitute musician, Fret prepares to react the moment hostilities begin. The killer walks all the way up to a bowl Fret had set up and holds up an arm of the dead body. Squeezing it, the killer fills the bowl with blood and begins to move along their way. Surprised by this, Fret manifests a mask from infernal energy and moves in front of the killer, drawing his weapon. Confronted thusly, the killer tilts his head up and draws a bow. And combat.
As he's skipping all the combat.
I am. If they want the combat, they can watch the last session. Including things like killer turning invisible and also having a Finger of Death artifact that is very evil.
I do believe Finger of Death is fairly evil no matter how it's used.
Does it have the evil descriptor?
No. But it is kind of a nasty spell.
It is, but without the evil descriptor, it's not inherently evil.
True.
I mean, let's face it. I think I would prefer something that kills me with death than something that kills me with fire.
Ah, yes, here's how it ends. A katana suddenly bursts forth from the killer's chest as the upward stab pierces what accounts as their heart. The man falls over, allowing Fret to cleanly withdraw his weapon. Paint zaps the man for good measure before anyone starts looting the body. Last hops down from his perch to approach, all 4 eyes locked on the severed finger as Volt picks it up to inspect. The finger appears to have a few charges left of its magic. While the others peruse the dead murderer's things, they also find what looks like skin attached to a piece of bark. Fret, however, immediately starts a ceremony to send the killer's soul to Whispers. The assassin has a cloak, 2 daggers, a hand crossbow, a short sword, +1 studded leather armor, 3 unidentified potions, 2 alchemist fires, and a pouch that has approximately 52 teeth in it. Being able to examine the body's teeth now, Fragment Not Found can tell the teeth aren't necessarily from humanoids, although they are all from predators of some description. Last notices that Fret is still on fire and douses him with some conjured water, only just now seeing what Fret is doing. Since the heart is already pierced, Fret ritualistically pierces the man's mask, splitting it in 2. Rather hurt, Paint limps back into the safety of the hideout camp to look at his wounds. Folding his arms, Last eyes Fret and their little ritual suspiciously, still sensing for evil. Not that that's terribly hard to find in this world. Meanwhile, Volt identifies the skin and bark as an item that is capable of casting Grasping Corpse twice. He also finds a potion of Cure Moderate Wounds, as well as 2 potions of Invincibility, although they were likely made with icky ingredients. Stepping up toward Fret, Last asks what he's doing. Finishing the ritual, Fret closes the assassin's eyes, then stands up, brushing off his pants a little. Pulling out his chalkboard, Fret notes that he's just sending the guy where he belongs. Still iffy on the matter, Last turns around to go back into the hideout. Volt chooses now to loot the victim's What? Why did I write
Did you-
curse? It's supposed to say corpse.
I was going to be like, did you write the victim's victim? Because that's what I did. Or the murderer's victim.
I was sitting here like, did Key just read leg out loud?
Oh,
Because
No.
that's what that sounded like.
No, that's me stopping and going, past me, what were you on? Anyway, he finds a key, 30 teeth, a stall number, and a writ of authorization to sell on premises. The bronze key is likely to the stall's lockbox. Going up to his ensorcelled birds, the good doctor uses his device again to have them go retrieve the lockbox from the numbered stall. Or attempt to, anyway. Observing the victim, Fret closes their eyes and places a seal on each eye as a gesture of respect. Hopefully this doesn't have any ill-intended effects. Big ol' note here, each of us earned 400 seals for that combat. As night itself encroaches, a large, loud bell sound rings across the city. The recallers can visibly see night rolling across the city like a blanket of fog. They can feel how things are off, hear things that are off. Besides the occasional animal, they hear the sounds of entities in heavy armor walking the streets and alleys, likely guards. Rain's scent precedes a heavy downpour, and it dawns upon the recallers as they hide in their safe haven that it may rain terribly at night, which is why no one is out then. Last expends his healing energies to restore Paint to full vigor, spending time to tend to his canine companion. Now out of his disguise, and rather burned, Fret uses some of his own magic to heal himself. Oh yeah, small point of interest. The assassin used a very mean spell that you don't see very often on Fret that caused Fret to drink alchemist fire. You should go watch that combat. It's full of good shenanigans.
Mhm.
Once finished with his wounds, the fox commits to reapplying his disguise. With all their acquired loot, the team calls upon Dextrol, who takes some time to arrive. The cough peeks out of a nearby shadow, then pulls himself out when he realizes it's safe. On being asked about the earnings of Foof, Dex sifts through the teeth. He notes about 2 teeth is a poor meal, 4 is a decent one, and 20 is about enough for a room. So at 85 teeth, the group has several nights' worth of cash on hand. Even if they don't know how long it will take for the ritual to occur and the lost soul to appear. Although Dex does note they should keep the magic items hidden, as such things are illegal outside the possession of the privileged few. After the cough leaves, discussion turns towards the vile items the assassin was carrying on their person. The finger and skin, specifically. Volt suggests he might be able to turn them into something less reprehensible after they return to Twilight. Also that Fret may be best suited to carrying them and keeping them concealed. Last begrudgingly allows this, but pointedly tells Fret that using those items or giving them to others is a bad idea. The latter comment causing the Kitsune to frown as he holds out his component pouch to have Volt drop the items inside. At least that way he won't directly handle them. When it comes to dealing with watches, Last decides they can alternate watching inside and outside as the reins themselves alternate during the night. opting to take the first watch to distance himself from the evil items his team has picked up. Paint joins last for his watch, which is rather uneventful. Second watch is Fret and Shoal, mostly through Fret volunteering for it, although nothing in particular happens. Third watch is also uneventful, which is fine by Volt. When morning comes, it's not long after sunrise before Fragment Not Found hear the sounds of people about, even here in the slums where the team has been hiding away. Fred scribbles out a suggestion to find a real place to stay. Paint sends an image of a skinny innkeeper sneaking into the team's room at night and murdering the team. In response, Fret draws out their current safe haven and a stick figure with a knife standing over the tent. Paint observes this image studiously and nods, then sends an image of a forest. Fret contemplates this, but writes out that the team has a job to do, but that's otherwise a good idea. Last, rolls his eyes and pulls out the map for the team to study before they leave their haven. Looking over the map, Fret is able to identify an area that's likely only for shipments. Also that the festival probably only goes to certain areas, of which it is not where they are now in the slums. There's 2 more areas aside from those marked for the festival, but it's hard for Fret to determine what they are. The fox suggests the area that might be for shipments, with its larger roads that isn't frequented by the festival. Last marks the map where the team is right now as a reference point before he moves to help pack up their camp. Volt takes this time to also mark where he thinks the numbered stall may be. When it's brought up they could swing by the stall, Last notes that as long as it's on the way it should be fine, but if it's out of the way they may not have time. Observing the map, Fret makes a face and somewhat unconvincingly says they should give it a try. Preemptively, the foxfolk places his component pouch inside one of his adventuring pack pouches. So off Foof go out into the busy city streets in their disguises to try and get to the numbered stall. On the plus side, it doesn't take hours to get to the stall, but it does take more than a little shoving to move through people who refuse to get out of the way. Last spots a pickpocket attempting to get into his pouch, then snatches their wrist, asking if he can help them. The pickpocket tries to leave, acting as if they're being polite, and just making sure Last is keeping on his toes. Last does not let go. With an unearthly calm undertoned by irritation, he asks how this thief will make him let go. There is an attempt to threaten Last with a knife, but it doesn't work for semi-obvious reasons. Last just smiles and requests 5 teeth to forget the guy exists. Like a petulant child, the thief throws the teeth on the ground. After Shoal scoops up the teeth, Last lets go and allows the thief to leave. Paint gives the man a parting bite, avoiding a kick as the man grumbles and calls the canid names. The recallers make it to the stall, only to find a neighboring one has taken over a fairly large portion of the real estate and has apparently appropriated much of the unmanned stall's merchandise. Although there are heavy and bolted down chests. Some discussion is had on what to do about this situation, some of it veering a little uncomfortably toward leaning into the society's values. Last feels the need to point out he only stopped the thief because they were a thief, warning his friends they should not allow the way of this world to get to them. They are better than this, even if they must blend in for now. This still does not deter Shoal from feeling as though the appropriated boxes and goods should now, by rights, belong to Fragment. Fret writes out politely that they will be taking those boxes now, and goes to show it to the offending shopkeep. Said shopkeep looks at this and tells the fox that in no uncertain terms they can shove off. Turning to Last, Fret writes for the paladin to show the man the writ. Then, without warning, the fox goes around the unmanned stall to start dealing with the boxes. Keeping just out of reach, Last shows off the writ and then, with all the malicious kindness he can muster, thanks the man for looking after their wares while they are gone. Insulted by being thanked, being called kind, and the like, he demands 30 teeth for the kindness of helping them out. As Volt moves to pay the man, Last stops him, holding up 2 fingers. So Volt pays the merchant 20 teeth instead. A true bargain, as Fragment Not Found find an additional 180 teeth in the money lockbox behind their stall. In addition to nabbing the stash of local currency, each team member of Fragment, sans Paint, grabs a box of silverware from the stall to keep as a memento. Inside the money box is a magical sigil of some description. Peering inside, Dr. Volt realizes the key they have may allow one to open and carry the box, depending on how it is turned in the lock. More than that, the sigil seems trademarked. Give me 1 sec, I need a drink.
Water is good for you.
As if from the Council of Mages, so it comes from a trusted source. Fret squints at this box a while until Shoal tells him to just take the box if he wants. The box is identifiable. It could be scryed. Considering this, Shoal asks if they should keep the key or not. Fred thinks on it, then turns to the others, writing out, "Give it to the man." It takes a little bit before Last begins to grin and laugh, leaving the writ and the key on the merchant's counter. The infuriated man attempts and fails to grab Last by the collar, demanding to know what this accursed game is. Last just smiles, still giggling, and asks if the man has ever heard of charity. The merchant gags and tries to get the writ and key as far from his stall as possible. Fragment Not Found have to drag their paladin away from these market stalls as he starts cackling maniacally. He can be nice, and these people hate it. The recallers make their way towards the area they assume deal with shipments with its wider streets. Along the way, Shoal and Volt see the same trademark sigils all around on the buildings and goods as they pass by. It's not on everything, but it is most things. Fret takes a moment to look at this crest, but it is thankfully not the same as the symbol the murderer tried to give him. However, the only lead the team has is that the building has no windows or doors, and a chimney. When Fret asks for a place that can be quiet and secluded, Last suggests finding a place to stay. Shoal snorts indignantly, stating that they have a place to stay, although the others are quick to point out the slums aren't exactly safe. So Fragment search for a hotel or inn that gives them the seclusion and amenities they need. Between the 5 of them working together, they find an inn that is out of the way and, once they get past its junky exterior, find it to be quite serviceable inside. It is, however, more expensive than normal at 30 teeth a night, so there's no telling how many beds are in the room. So the team pays for 3 days, or accurately, Fret does from his teeth supply, and gets the room key. The room itself is closer to a walk-in closet with a mattress on the floor, but at least the door has a lock. The size of the space is enough to make Last slightly self-conscious of his stale size. Luckily, there is enough room for everyone to pile in and not be packed like sardines. Now away from people and in private, Fret begins casting his magics. Bestowing himself insight and using ears of the city, he searches for a building with no windows, a permanently barred door, and a chimney. While the group wait for Fret to finish, they attend to their own devices. Bolt fiddles with his devices, Last looks into the magnetic spectrum, and both Paint and Shoal lounge for a while. It takes a little bit, but Fret is able to narrow down the options to several choices. 2 options are closer, a home and a chapel, and a further one that may have once been a meeting hall. Breaking free of his daze, Fret asks for the map, which Last hands over. He circles 3 locations and marks them: chapel, home, meeting hall. Taking the map back, Last muses that they can spend a day looking around each location, although they may not be able to deeply investigate each place without rousing suspicion. Dr. Volt suggests that if they are caught, perhaps they can play things off as trying to get illicit magic items to the council for disposal. A dangerous ploy, but better than outright violence if it can be helped. Before Fragment heads back out, Fred takes the time to reapply their disguises, since the physical portions of the disguises won't last forever. This time, Fred and Last's disguises are nigh impeccable, although the others are less immaculate.
Really quickly, sorry to pause you. Really, Rye?
Hmm?
Hey guys, check out this curse I looted.
Wait, hang on. I have to get to your stream though.
Either way, his or mine.
Taya,
What? What did I do?
I think this one's for you.
Hold on, let me.
Here.
Oh my gosh.
You've got fan art, Taya.
Yay!
Either my stream or Era's.
I'm loading up all your streams. Don't worry. Once Twitch decides to stop being slow.
Oh, Twitch is always
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
Death, chaos, and pineapples happen. Thank you, Sylvan Core. I put an image in my head that'll never go away. You like that, Taya?
Yes.
Okay, you can continue. I had to point that out because I saw it and I was like, really?
Okay.
It's fine. Because, blah, blah. Words. That is it. We are now at session 22. A party plus one. Also, I still can't connect, so either someone may need to roll dice for me, or,
Fret is sharing the screen, so that way when we get there, you can see the table for now.
yes.
All right. Just so that way the YouTubes and everything knows, even though on my side they probably already know. Apparently Steam is having life issues today, and peer-to-peer isn't working. So some people can connect to the table, not everybody can. Yay! But yes, you guys were deciding what to do from the hotel room, if I recall correctly.
Yes. We got our disguises back together. We haven't decided which place we're going to investigate yet.
Yep, you got a few places.
Fret scribbles out. I like the idea of going to the chapel.
Last is making a face. He's
Fred
not
is
sure he
also
wants to see what accounts as a chapel here.
Fret's
Shoal-
also making a face. It's a smirk.
Shoal is also making a face. He has a feeling he's going to be offended.
So, is that where you guys are going?
Fret will look to Volt and Paint.
Paint will
What?
go stand next to Last Lost. He goes where Last Lost goes.
I'm sorry, what's going on? I was dealing with something on stream.
Oh, we're determining where we want to go. Fret suggested going to the chapel.
There are
Dr.
three.
Volt has no objections. He has no better idea on how to currently make money here. He still thinks more
More teeth.
killer hunting might be fun.
Fret gives a thumbs up.
Very well then. So, Last is going to open the map so we can start navigating to this supposed chapel.
Okay, and really quickly, can I get, starting with Key, everybody's passive perception, which is your perception score plus 10.
You said passive perception?
Yep, I'm going to need it for today's session specifically. So, starting with Key.
10 unless everyone fails, in which case it's 20.
This isn't a pass or
17.
fail. This is you're walking through busy streets. What do you know in passing?
Then you
Viv.
have 10.
25.
Dave.
Brett.
17.
Dr. Volt.
20.
And Paint.
19, though I also have a feat. I believe it's the keen ear one or trait. You can always take 10 on perception checks, even when stress and distractions would normally prevent you from doing so.
Yep.
So I
Yeah.
don't know how that would impact this.
Nope, I just needed that specifically. Unlike everybody else, during stressful and things, you can always announce you're just taking a 10-year perception. Just period. It has been heavily abused in the past. But the reason why I asked for this for particular information is you're in a very busy city, and you guys are going to begin to pick up on some interesting things on your way to the chapel. The first thing that you're going to notice is that as you guys go through the city itself, you actually do get to go through parts of the fair where you're no longer in the market district, and you get to see some of the interesting games they have. Whether or not you really want to pay attention to these little games that they have, these little stall vendors, it's up to you, but I can tell you that at least one person in the party, which is Shoal, already identifies that these are definitely cheating games and thinks he may be able to actually win one. He spots a little mechanism when it looks like a shooting game that prevents the targets from going down, that if you were to shoot, would probably actually go down. AKA you miss intentionally to hit the target. Though, then again, Shoal, unfortunately, is a pet.
Yep. Shoal can't do shit here. Without giving it away, anyway.
Though, there is a way to communicate non-verbally.
True.
If Shoal actually cares to.
Shoal does not.
Okay.
You guys pass through these little game sections, and this is the first time that you also begin to see children. The children aren't dressed exactly well, and matter of fact, unlike most of the individuals inside the city that seem to wear cloak or cover themselves completely, it seems the children are barely wearing any clothing at all. Just enough to cover themselves up, which, in some regards, isn't too much of a surprise. Most of the party will also notice that the children keep very close to what you believe would be their parents. Except for Key. Unfortunately, yours is the lowest here. It doesn't hit the notice DC.
It's fine. My face is in the map, and it's probably for the best that I don't notice things.
As you guys
Okay.
get closer to the area where the chapel is, things begin to quiet down, and the chapel, well, you guess you can call the chapel, comes into sight. It looks more like a mausoleum. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Ostentatious and gloomy.
Vaguely, it's definitely made out of stone. It kind of looks more like it belongs in a graveyard more so than in the city itself. It definitely has a motif of what you assume are these people's skulls. As you approach it, it looks like it was definitely abandoned a while ago, unfortunately.
So no smoke.
No smoke. It looks like the doors have chains over and it looks like it was left over. They were nice wooden doors, surprisingly. You can roll a knowledge religion key.
Ooh.
I assume I can too.
Yes, you can.
Oh. Do you want me to roll a d20 on my end, or can someone roll a d20 for me?
Oh yeah, I can.
The D20's right here.
Yeah. Okay.
You excited to be able to roll for people now? Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of great. That is a 15 on the dice.
Ooh, very nice. That is a 19 on religion.
And what'd you get, Dr. Volt?
30.
Yep. Ooh. So you both are going to be able to identify rather quickly that you're pretty sure that this is some form of death god, if that wasn't already obvious enough. From what you can tell, this building probably served more than one purpose. You have a feeling at one point in time that this is the kind of place that displayed skulls and whatnot. Based on the wooden doors, though, that's actually relatively interesting inside this. They must have at one point in time actually had money. The fact it is closed now indicates that, well, they don't anymore.
Fret will hastily scribble out. This does not look like the place we're looking for.
No. Does it have sorry, out of character. Does it have a chimney?
As far as you can tell, no.
No. Lass is gonna just sort of lean to the side as he walks around the side of this building looking towards the roof. There's no chimney. We wouldn't be able to see smoke even if we wanted to.
Roll a perception check for me as you look around the building.
Somebody please?
Right? A 10.
So 10.
Indeed.
This building is very buildingly.
Mm. Fret will accompany though, so he's gonna
Go ahead and roll.
kind of. Okay, so that is a 19. Yeah, 19.
Yep. It's definitely a building.
Hmm. Okay, so how's the are there passerbys, or is this a more vacant area of the city?
There are sparse passerbys, but they seem to be minding their own business. In the way of staring at their shoes, because whatever you guys are doing at the building is none of their business. Why would you want to go to the old chapel?
You see,
And
this is the really convenient thing about an evil society. No one's gonna fucking snitch.
Snitches
But,
get
Plus, it
you said-
benefits them to snitch.
You said that there were what appears to be like there's the remnants of a door, but there's just chains hanging or something. You said.
There are doors. There are wooden doors, very nice wooden doors, but they're chained shut.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
So unless you
No.
guys, anybody else is actively looking over the building,
Um,
Cat Shark
Yeah.
is loading.
I'm thinking. Doing dangerous things like thinking.
Oh no. A cat has begun to have a thought. Run, everybody, run.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The neuron has activated.
For now. There's no way of knowing
What
how
color
long
is
that's gonna
Shoal
last.
again?
Hmm?
What color is Shoal again?
A sort of like really, really dark blue. Like almost black.
Okay, I have no idea what the status of blue cats in the brain cell is.
Similar to black cats.
Also,
So
just
they're just overbaked brown cats, or not brown cats,
orange
orange cats.
Yeah, basically.
oh,
Right now, Shoal is disguised.
Yep. He's extra baked.
Fret put frosting on that charred charcoal.
oh,
Dude?
Nom nom?
yeah.
Nom nom. But yes, what do you guys want to do? You have a building here. You are correct. One of the nice things about an evil society is unless it benefits them, they ain't paying attention to anything you do. You will just get them in trouble.
And they're not about that life. They have other things to do.
They got their own shit.
May last look to see if that council sigil is anywhere on this building.
You may do so. Go ahead and roll a perception. So you're actively
Hooray.
searching the building. Go ahead and roll it
Yes.
for him, somebody. Somebody, anybody. Anybody at all. Ooh.
That's a nat 20. Congrats on your 20.
Thank you.
I do believe your total is then, therefore, a 20.
Yes, it is.
So you're walking around the building looking for any signs of the sigil. As you're going around the corner to one of the areas where it looks like there's some neighboring buildings, you notice an area where it looks like the ground isn't exactly even. As you move up to the space, it almost looks like there was a door that swung open here at one point in time. Yet there is no door noticeably present where these marks in the ground are. You do not find the sigil.
Like cellar door style doors?
No, like a normal swinging door that drags across the ground. You know those marks that you get in the old barn doors and stuff swing open?
Okay.
On the dirt?
I was slightly confused. The focus started on the dirt, so my mind immediately came up with the image of cellar door.
Nope, it looks like a swinging door has moved over this spot recently, but there is no door where you see those marks.
Well, in the meantime, important question here. Is there like random weeds and like debris and shrubbery and stuff
Yeah, it's not too overgrown. It looks like the area is more dirt, but there is what once was bushes or something. This place probably actually looked nice at one point in time.
Well, Fred's going to collect up some debris and weeds and other things that are somewhat flammable.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, is going to break out a serving of coffee.
Are you gonna sit in front of this temple and just make coffee randomly?
Uh-huh.
Okay, does anybody else want to do anything while Fred apparently just sits down and starts making coffee in the street?
I mean, Last is going to motion Volt over.
Dr. Volt will come on over and take a... You're investigating something, right?
Yes. What were you gonna say, Zim?
Carry on. It's alright.
Okay. But Last is going to motion Volt over and point out the marks on the ground. Do you have anything that could reveal hidden doors?
Give me a second to look this up. Give me an hour and I should be able to. But if we suspect that there's a secret door here, within that hour, our astute comrades should be able to suss out the door in of itself.
Perhaps. And he just, like, leans on the wall trying to be casual, and I almost feel like I need to roll a bluff to look casual.
You can attempt to roll a bluff to look casual if you'd like. I'll roll the dice for you if you ask me to.
Please. Look, he's this socially awkward.
Pete wants to help him.
Help him look casual?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll to aid. He just rolled a natural 20, so...
Oh. Well, then never mind.
No, you can still
I was just
help.
going to
It's a
say,
skill.
Paint. Fair enough. Paint's just helping by going around sniffing at things. Doing the curious doggo stuff. He's going to mark the side of the building as well.
Of course. So it sounds like you guys are killing an hour just hanging out in front of the Death Temple.
Well, I mean, Shoal can kind of like. I guess Shoal can roll perception to find the hidden door?
You can attempt to, yes.
Sure. Someone roll me a dice.
All right. Where's your D20s?
His D20
I don't know.
just vanishes between games.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, you found it? There it is. I swear this thing just vanishes. Nice.
12 on the dice.
That is a 27.
Surprisingly, no.
Yeah, probably needed at least a 30 there.
I'm assuming there's also no rogue in the party.
I'm the closest thing to a rogue we've got, okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, technically ninja is a rogue subclass type thing, but we don't get a lot of the rogue abilities.
Yeah, I don't think you get like trap sense and stuff like that.
Nope.
Nope.
Or trap finding. Good to know.
Now, if we were in the water, I'd have a better chance.
Unfortunately, you are not in the water.
If it rains hard enough, does it count?
We'll see. It technically does rain that hard every night, but that's if you really want to hang out that late.
Well, so Fret though is going to be making some hybrid coffee.
Okay.
It gives a +2 competence bonus on perception checks to notice a creature that is using stealth. Which is specific and unfortunate that it is specific.
How long
But-
does it last?
1 hour.
Good to know. So it sounds
Yeah,
like you
so-
guys. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, Fred's gonna just drink coffee.
Understood. So I'm assuming sounds like you guys are hanging around for an hour until Dr. Volt can do a thing.
Yeah, until Dr. Volt creates his detect secret doorsinator.
I do feel like we should probably move away from the Death Temple and then come back with the Detect Doorsinator. Because we are kind of suspiciously standing in front of a derelict Death Temple.
You gotta remember, none of these people care.
Eh,
To a degree,
mean-
it depends on whether or not it's worth their time to care.
And eventually someone will care.
Yeah. Last was going to suggest maybe we occupy an alleyway and, you know, at least two of us can look relatively menacing while Volt works.
I mean, I can always just stealth here in the grass. How tall is the like various grass and weeds here?
Not too. It looks mainly dead. It looks kind of like the area was salted.
Oh.
No real shrubbery or anything.
There was. As I said, there's dirt around here. It looks like the living things are no longer living. But hey, Paint, look, shrubbery. It's dead, but it's shrubbery.
Not big enough.
Lol.
Well, Vari, roll me a d20.
How large is the shrubbery?
Passable. If it was green, it was probably looked fairly nice on this building. Oof.
Okay, but like how tall is it?
That's 3 on the dice, Viv.
3 or 4 feet?
Okay, so
Say-
significantly taller than me. Hi.
You stop that. You go to your corner.
You
Gosh
said that
darn
was a
it.
3?
Yeah, 3 on the dice.
Oh, it's a 21 to just stealth in the closest bit of shrubbery I can fit in.
Understood.
Fred passively loses the ability to determine where Shoal is.
Everybody just lost the ability to passively determine where I'm at.
Yeah, Volt's
I
not
have
drinking the coffee.
stealth. Only I can detect myself.
Passively.
I
Who
feel like,
Go ahead.
sorry, I was going to say, I feel like about 10 minutes in, Last is going to suggest maybe we should move away to an alley or something so we're not just out in the open. Looks around. Oh, where did Joel go?
Fred looks around concerned.
He has apparently gone not into the open.
And Shoal gets the harassed via bonded mind.
And Shoal responds with, ooh, spooky.
Fred will just kind of give an exasperated sigh.
Just this is what I have to deal with right now.
Last will shrug. Well, if we can't find them, then nobody else is going to. We might as well step away for a little bit.
Fred does scribble out. Shoal's over there somewhere and like do a general guesstimation gesture that's probably in the wrong direction.
You're getting warmer. He says when it's definitely colder.
Worst Marco Polo player.
You're getting warmer, he lied.
Rude.
What do you expect from someone that worships a chaotic neutral deity?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Shoal's alignment is going to change at this rate to chaotic neutral from neutral.
Yeah, it sounds like it's on the way.
That's fine.
Also, in character drinking coffee, out of character, I'm making some Death Wish coffee.
Oh, Jelly, I want coffee right now so bad.
Ugh.
With microwave tea, right?
I mean, I could just go microwave some tea.
No, this is just coffee.
What if you microwave the tea in the coffee?
That's gross.
I think Mala just died somewhere out there. Like, I can't see him, and he's not saying anything in chat, but that says everything.
Y'all are so mean.
He
So
deserves
mean.
it. He's British.
Kind of.
Hey, Sil, are you here? Did you hear that? Microwaving the tea and the coffee. He's southern too, so he's probably like put like sugar into it.
Not yet. And actually, I'm probably going to use honey.
In Death Wish coffee?
Yeah.
Never put honey in coffee, actually. Weird. Either rate, are you guys going to remain where you are? Are you guys going to leave?
Fret will follow along wherever Lost determines.
Lost, are you leading the group away?
Yeah. Is there like any alleys nearby that will house the lot of us comfortably?
Comfortably is a questionable thing. Are there alleyways? Yes. Can you wedge your way into several of them? Probably. Are all of them going to be comfortable? Some of them are going to be tighter than others. Some of them are going to be okay.
Well,
Once you get into the alleys, if you want to lose sight of the temple completely, you can end up in the back alleys. There's tons of them, but things get really shitty really quick.
well, we don't have to go too far into the back alleys. He just wants to be out of sight of the temple.
Understood? I need...
Just be careful if we go into the back alleys and things start looking yellow.
Those are the back
Well, that's
rooms,
the back
not the back
room.
alleys. I'm not taking you into the back rooms yet. I've already taken the party into the back room once, and we already saw what happened. Fret's here.
Hey, that's where Fret came from.
Let's see. Who wants to roll Doom Dice? Normally I'd have Key do it because he decided to choose the place.
Zim, I've voluntold you.
Zim, roll Doom Dice.
Oh no.
Shoal is going to once people are looking away from Shoal, Shoal is going to reposition into another shrubbery, so I get a new stealth roll.
79.
79. Thank you. Go ahead and roll your thing. Viv.
Vari, roll me another
for-
dice.
Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm making coffee here.
Well, somebody roll me a d20.
Oh, that's keys. Hold on.
He's got it.
I've rolled a d20. You got a 17.
Bet
Oh,
that
hold
is
on.
a Holy shit, that's actually a high number.
Yeah, it was
that
a
is a
12 on mine.
Got it.
Well, Tygo got it first, so that's a 35.
Understood.
I am invisible.
Well, here's the fun part. You get to see it first.
Uh-oh.
So you get to act first. And it does not see you because, yes, I already rolled that over here. I have a bunch of pre-rolls for this particular thing. You think this is a vermin of some form that is seems to slink out of what seems to be one of the buildings nearby. You watch it trying to, and I use the term trying to, sneak up on the party. Viv. Whatever this thing that's long, thin, and has little legs. It kind of reminds you of a not a rat. What are
How
they
close
called?
does it get to me?
It's going to be crossing right in front of you.
Oh, like within actual attacking range?
Yes.
Oh. Well, it sucks to be it. As soon as it's in range, I just full attack.
Oh shit. Also, not a rat, not a. So what?
Long
what are
and
we talking?
thin.
Long.
Is it just like a
Ferret.
possum thing?
It's like a ferret type thing.
Oh, a
Except not
martin.
fuzzy. No,
Oh,
my
not
brain
fuzzy.
deleted the word ferret.
Oh, okay.
How could you do this?
No, I
I-
wouldn't put a martin in the game because I'm pretty sure Zim would cry the rest of the stream if I ever made you guys fight martins.
Oh
No.
Yes. Yes.
Do it anyway.
no.
So it's a ferret-sized gecko since it's not fluffy.
It's more of like a naked mole rat style.
Gross.
Oh
Because
God, it's Rufus.
no, Rufus is too cool to be here in this kind of place. He'd have pieced out a while ago. Wow.
Or, destroyed the universe.
One or the other.
But
See-
yeah, it's getting once it walks within my my threatened radius, I just murder it.
Yep, go
Full
ahead.
attack.
Go ahead and somebody's going to have to roll your full attack for you because we're going to see whether or not you can kill it in one turn or if this becomes a problem and it survives you.
Is
well-
it 3 attacks?
That it is 3 attacks.
Okay. Let's do.
And I probably catch it like flat-footed or some shit, right?
You do.
Maybe.
That's gonna really
Okay,
suck to be
1,
him.
2, 3. Okay, so left to right.
No, pull Discord back up.
Okay, so that is a 5 and a 15 on the dice.
What was the first one?
19.
19.
19. So that's a 29.
Will hit.
What was the other one?
5.
5. So that's a 15.
Flat-footed will hit.
And a 15.
And that's a 25.
25. Will also hit. Now, as I said, let's see if Viv actually one-shots this or if it becomes a problem.
All right.
Okay,
Next up, roll me 3 d8s.
Okay, there's one. Here's another. Yeah, okay. Seven, 3, and 5.
That fucking brain work. 3. So that's 5, and then 5. You said.
Yep.
So that's 36. 36.
Fantastic. You don't have to face this thing. Let me read this out. I have named this thing the Slink. It has a special ability that once a turn, or not once a turn, once a combat, very specifically, it can let out a screech that attracts 1d4 more of these. They join
Which
in
can all
next
use the
next
ability.
turn. And each one of them does get it, so that includes the joining ones.
Oh, that's disgusting.
They have 8 hit points.
They have 8 hit points.
They have 8 hit points. However,
Oh,
they have a dex of +6.
yeah, that didn't help. I did it.
Oof. That would have sucked, though.
They have natural armor
Holy
of
crap.
4.
They have more natural armor than me. That's some bullshit.
Yes, they also
Yeah,
have a
but
size
they're-
bonus. But you snuck attacked them, or you got at the jump on them. So be happy for flat-footed. Be happy that.
Oh
you
wait,
could
no, I
destroy
do
them.
I do have 4 natural attack, or 4 natural armor. Yeah.
Hopefully, you guys don't run into these guys again. But you might, and it'll be funny when you do because they just keep on coming. That's what she said.
And then I just roll stealth and leave.
Not
So,
everybody can do that.
Oh, you know what? That sounds like a skill issue.
So after seeing Shoal just appear from the shrubbery and rip apart the slink,
Okay, so
Oh,
what happens
Zacchaeus.
is it's a jaguar style bite, just right on the back of the skull, and the claws just immediately disembowel.
and Dr. Volt's response is just, "Oh, there he is."
Fred just waves.
Shoal looks pleased and then begins eating.
Fred just winces and puts a hand to his forehead.
Depending on how it tastes. How does it taste?
I would say it's vaguely like rabbit.
Ooh.
It's not terrible. Okay.
Very gamey,
Also-
unfortunately.
I mean, I like gamey.
Well, there you go.
And while we're on the subject of that, Shoal will also be stealthily eating. So roll me another d20.
Well, the body's there.
Drags it
Yes,
into the
but that
bush.
doesn't mean they can see me.
14 on the dice.
That is a 32.
Okay. By the way, this thing has
It
the same thing that paint has. And its passive or its plus 10 for perception is 31.
Ooh.
So it always takes a 10 and it always has a 31 in perception. And
Well, it's a
Viv
good
had to
thing
roll
as long
stupid
as I
high.
roll a was like a fucking 14 or higher, I beat it.
Yeah, that's hard to do most of the time though. That is really getting a 14 on the dice is. I'm astonished at how well our rolls have been so far tonight.
I mean, it's just because I'm meme rolling with stealth. That's why my rolls are good.
Yeah.
The meme rolls are the good rolls.
So of course, the one time that somebody rolls high in the party is going to be the time that the enemy encounter that I had in the encounter table is going to get turned off.
Yep.
The good news is
Sorry.
that you guys moved locations, so the table changed. That
Woo.
would have been bad elsewise.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to be able to finish
Death
up your
Cult
little
shows up.
machine with only that thing being the problem.
Mhm.
And Viv getting to eat an interesting creature.
Fred does bonded mind suggest, hey, you should maybe save some to take back with us.
Shoal thinks this over and stashes away a leg.
Okay. So tell me about this device, Dr. Volt. How does it work?
I got no. It just replicates the detect secret doors spell.
Okay.
Also, is it sonar based?
No, it's a glitter bomb.
Oh, that's a terrible way to find secret doors.
When in
Not-
evil Rome, do as the evil Romans do.
Do not glitter dust the temple. Do you know how much trouble we'll be in?
You're lucky I haven't learned that spell yet, but I will.
Okay,
boy.
so
I believe it is a ranger spell.
Era, I've decided a spell that Fred's gonna need to learn.
Oh no.
Counterspell.
Well, you don't want to be a glittery forever fox.
No.
You don't want to be
I
sparkles.
mean, Fred's probably one of the only people that isn't going to get deliberately glitter bombed.
Oh, that's nice.
I said deliberately.
Yeah, that's nice.
I need a favor from you, Dr. Volt. I need you to roll sleight
Yeah.
of hand when you use your machine.
Oh.
Because passerbys.
Yeah. Wait, do I have rerolls?
Yeah, you have
Oh,
two.
wow.
You got your shot.
Actually,
Couldn't Fret help
here's
with that roll?
the fun thing about artificer tools.
Yeah.
Other people can use them.
Yes.
Oh.
I assume Fret has all the sleight
Fret,
of
you're
hand.
going to make a sleight of hand roll.
Oh boy. Fred just
Because
gets the most
if Sho was
upset
capable
look.
of it, if Sho was capable of it, he would.
I mean,
God. Well, okay. Fred has no idea what he's doing, so this is not going to work out real well. That was a 1 on the dice for a sleight of hand of 13.
you.
I could make an attempt to aid.
You can.
All right, fuck it. Somebody roll me a d20.
I got it.
Well, I rolled a natural 20 for Viv.
Of
Well,
course.
Well, so that's a natural 20, plus 7, minus 4. That's a 23. I have a negative 4 to sleight of hand.
So that gives you a +2.
so
That
that's
makes
15.
it a nice 15.
Well, unfortunately, let me see if anybody else. You use the machine, and yes, you do indeed detect a secret door right where it is. Now that you've used the machine, you're pretty sure that you know how to open it. Here's the problem. You hear somebody drop something. And as you guys look over, it looks like there was somebody that was walking by that just dropped their bag and is staring in your direction. Also, lol, Raijin.
Oh no.
How far away are they?
Not overly far away. Let's go ahead and clear the battle map here really quickly. Well, no, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to repurpose this. Whoop. We're just going to erase this. We're going to erase this. Erase this. And we'll erase that. And sure, we'll erase all of that too. And we'll take you all. Oops. I said we'll take you all. The right tool will be grabbed. Throw you over here. And you're pretty sure you found the door right about here. So we need to put at least this one and this one in front of the doors. The rest of y'all can place yourselves wherever.
Question,
Mm-hmm.
Era.
Yes.
Would I use knowledge nature to figure out how whatever the I'm supposed to be disguised as is supposed to act?
Yes.
Cool. Someone roll me another d20.
And you get a bonus because there was the books. Dextril has given you guys a bonus.
That's an 8 on the dice.
So that's a 16 before whatever book bonus.
+2. By the way, Vari, look at the stream. Any of the streams.
Oh no.
And by the way, Mala, I don't want to get to Zim. He's about to be my GM, so I've got to be slightly nice to him.
Yes. Yes, I am.
And there you go.
There will be no preferential treatment in this household for me.
He is there.
Oh Jesus, that
This-
is a distance.
All right. So
Could you move my token over one so that it is. Yes.
Gotcha. And paint was sticking next to you. And as far as you're aware, Viv, you don't think that these creatures make much noise.
Huh.
After all, after you've been in the city for a while, you know that, or you don't think these kind of people would tolerate noisy pets.
fair.
They probably want something that's silent and probably serve a purpose. And as far as you can tell, your purpose is probably guarding.
So Shoal will bare his teeth and begin making his way toward this person.
Okay, so what's your move?
40.
And then we'll have to drop into initiative.
So
One,
I have to
two,
ask, does this make whatever Viv is a fart?
Oh, silent but deadly.
He's supposed to be silent but deadly.
I wasn't going to touch it. I was just going to ignore it and move on. But,
We're going to continue to ignore it and move on.
yep, let's go ahead and get initiatives, please. Once Viv starts to move, things are going to happen.
Okay. Shall I roll my d20, I guess?
I will roll for Key.
I'll
Thank
roll
you.
for Viv.
Key, I'm sorry I rolled a 4 for you.
No, that's okay. That's par for the course.
10 on the initiative.
That's
I
a,
rolled a 1.
that's a 21 for me.
Jesus Christ, Viv.
What?
Well, my initiative
Hey,
total
Frank
is
gets to
8.
go first.
8, got it.
Let's see.
Granted, I think Fred only goes first because he rolled 8 more than my base roll.
Yeah, and his bonus is a +7. 18. So 25.
For who?
For
Fred.
me?
Oh, wow. Wow, Fret. 25?
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, I got 21 on dead average, so I mean.
There are two types of players in this party, those that go first and those that do not.
Oh,
Am I
And then you
wrong?
have Volt, who is just middlemanning the fuck out of this fucking graph.
All right. So Shoal starts to bare his teeth and move in, and this individual already looks like he's ready to bolt. Initiative kicks in, giving it immediately to Fret.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, Fred's going to, let's see. It's what the run action would be the. Yeah, it's a full round action.
Yeah, it's just outside
4
of a double
times.
move to get up to him. So yes, you could do a run and get
Oh.
directly up to them.
No, wait, run is a straight line though, so it
Yep.
would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I'll just double move
Mm-hmm.
instead so that I can angle it a little bit and end up here. And with my swift action, Hmm.
Oh, Key, you just got booted out of the table. Try connecting.
Hey,
That's because
he got-
I direct connected from Steam itself.
Oh. Wonder if I can fight you guys to watch. Eh, I don't want to fuck with it. And what are you doing? You double
Wait,
moved?
hold on a second. Maybe find Era on your friends list and select join game.
That's what I've been doing.
Oh, okay. Is that what Viv's been doing too?
Nope, I've been just joining through the menu. The
Okay.
tabletop simulator menu.
You know what? I'll just draw my katana, and that's it.
Okay. You have double moved and drawn your katana. Hey, Shoal.
Yeah.
It is your turn. This man looks like he's ready to run. Whether or not we're going into a run mechanic or not, depends what happens, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, and you're there.
5. Zoom toward. Yeah. Okay, perfect. That's good. That's good.
So, like, so?
One south of that,
Oh,
or
so,
one further, one further away from where I started. Yeah. Right there.
that could, in theory, provoke an attack of opportunity, though. But, yeah.
I
okay.
mean, if they
I don't
want
think it
to,
matters.
but no. I was going. The route I was going was down, then left. So it wouldn't have provoked an attack of opportunity off the route I
Oh.
was going.
Oh, shit. You mean like this, like that, and then
Then angled. Yep.
that, and that. Okay.
That's a move. Du-du-du. Is this? That's not what I want. This. Oh, cool. Bull rush.
Oh,
What? But,
Or not bull rush. What's the one that I do knockdowns on?
oh,
Trip?
trip?
Is it trip? I can't ever
Yeah, it's
remember
trip.
which one's which.
all right. That would be a CMB versus its CMD.
Okay. Ready?
Trip.
And this is what you're wanting to do, right, Viv?
It's about all I can. I mean, I assume you don't want me to murder them.
That's fair. Maybe.
That's not the plan yet.
Okay, 13 on the dice plus your CMB.
Mhm.
Me looking up the trip
said-
rolls because I haven't looked at them in forever.
I have them up right now.
So it does get an
Okay,
attack of
so it's just-
opportunity, but it already tried to kick you and definitely missed.
Hey,
So
if he's
that
got
is.
combat reflexes.
I do not. Or he doesn't. So it's. What'd you roll?
13 on the dice.
So that is a 23.
Yes, he will be tripped. He falls flat on his arse.
I was about to say, my CMD is 20. There's no way he's got more than me if he's a pedestrian.
No, but he is in not a great place. So he will stand up. Part of a standard action that does provoke.
I'm going to non-lethally smack the shit out of him.
All right. Hey.
So -4.
Yep, -4. Look, people are announcing things. I'm so proud of you all.
I always announce non-lethal. I just,
Okay,
don't normally do
that's-
non-lethal.
10 minus 4.
16.
Uh,
Is the total.
Oh, wait, hold up. Does Trip make him flat-footed? That is a question.
Yes. If he is tripped, he is flat-footed. And prone.
Yep. Which means, yes, that does hit.
Nice.
Cool. Roll me a d8.
Four on the dice.
11 damage.
All right, you have an
the-
unconscious man.
Starts to get up, just gets fucking slapped in the mouth. Bap.
You are out in the middle of open. You have an
All right,
unconscious man.
All right, drag this guy to an alley.
And I was excited to run a chase scene. But no, you all have to have stupidly high initiatives.
Also, I have additional
Oh,
move speed.
he rolled good on his initiative, Jesus.
Yes, he did.
What did he do? Roll a fucking 18?
No, he rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm okay with
I
him
just-
not getting in the chase scene. I don't think Zim has seen one of my chase scene mechanics yet.
Oh, they're so fun.
I have not.
Oh, it'll come up sooner or later. You guys can't fight everything that's here.
No.
And
Why-
we're
why
not
do you think
supposed
I'm
to.
making use of stealth?
Yep.
So, are we still in initiative order, or is this
You are still in initiative order. You do have an unconscious body. We do have to do this initiative for a very particular reason. I start to roll percentiles soon. Hey, Dr. Volt.
Yes.
What are you doing? That is an unconscious pedestrian.
Dr. Volt will move out and begin to help preparations for drag the pedestrian into the alley.
All right. Hey, last.
Well, he was going to go for his bow, but yeah, now would be a good time to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess he'll double move and be next to Volt because I have. Wait, hang on. Nope. Actually, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 would be a double move with it. Wait, no, it would be 8 because 40 feet. I'm not dumb. I'm just tired.
each is 5? So you could, if
Yeah,
you're
I could-
20, then
I
you
could
could
make
do
it
8.
there.
Gotcha. And
Shoal's going to take the bag of their stuff and take it to the alley.
Well, it's Paint's
Well,
turn though.
yep, it is
Oh,
Paint's
right.
turn.
I guess Paint will move up and just kind of keep an eye out while they are doing all this. And that'll probably be it.
I need you to roll a perception.
Who?
Very specifically Paint. Because somebody said something that triggered a thing.
Keeping an eye out.
Bear in mind, you can always just take a 10.
True. 19.
You hear somebody coming from, you're pretty sure, not die, from over here.
He's gonna look down that way and send the mental image that of somebody walking around the corner down there to the others here.
Yep, a threat.
Hey.
Your turn.
So, let's see here. Okay. 10-foot cube. Fret, okay, so with how this is gonna work with the hexagons, it's what, like, let me, yeah, so Fret's gonna move here,
Mm-hmm.
and would a 10-foot cube be, say, here, 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 and here?
Hold on. Because we got a thingy for this. I think. Or what I could do is I could also just do... Oh, I can't just spawn cubes anymore?
Not cute.
Sad times.
What do I got in objects? Do I have something that is cube-shaped? Oh, there it is. Red square. And what I'll do is...
2x.
just make sure it at least extends.
Because, yeah, Fret is going to,
There you go.
pop a smoke stick.
Smart. What does that do?
It creates a 10-foot cube of opaque smoke.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Take your cube and set it where you would like it to be.
Yeah, the stick is consumed after 1 round. The smoke dissipates after 1 minute.
Understood.
And yeah, I'm
Okay, I've had a self-care redeem, so why don't we all take a stretchy and a drink?
Cheers.
That is a good idea.
Do we all need a moment?
I need to get up because
That's a
too
good idea.
comfy.
Agreed.
Well, that
Um,
bounced.
Ooh.
and I may actually use this time to restart my computer just in case that fixes things.
Okay. Let's go ahead and just take a really quick break. Everybody stand up. This includes chat, stretch, use the bathroom, get waters, etc., etc., etc. I need a drink anyways. So, Burb. Standing.
Or I guess I could do it like this, per se, so that it obscures the alleyway.
That may be wise. Burp.
Yeah. Oh no. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Dr. Volt was just planning on making direct eye contact with this guy while rummaging through this guy's pockets. You know, kind of a, are you sure you saw this?
There we go.
Well, I have just greatly upset him off. And
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, I want coffee, but it's gonna take too long for me to make coffee, I think. So I went ahead and I just took a mug of water and threw it in the microwave. And now I have tea. Good night, Mala. He already went to bed.
Aw. And yeah, no, I'm just having regular coffee. Though it is very good coffee. Death Wish coffee.
I do want coffee right now. Actually, I'm going to do one other thing really quickly here. Burb. What time is it? Okay. Burb.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Also, hey Zip,
Yes.
how you doing?
I'm okay.
That's good.
For those here that are going to be playing my game, I still need you guys to let me know which town you want to start in. And get character descriptions from Shoal.
I thought that there was only one town that, or we were all starting from.
You'll all be starting in one town, but there are 4 towns that you could be starting in.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I should already be covered. I thought.
You're covered, yes.
Okay, good.
But I haven't heard from the rest of them.
Okay.
Oh, I got a raid.
Timing.
Hello there, Kitsu. How was your stream? Hello there, Pesky Eddie. Did I sound disappointed? Did I sound disappointed?
No?
Kitsu, thank you for that resub and your 15 months of support. Pesky, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. You've come into the middle of our Recallers of the Lost to Pathfinder campaign. We're currently apparently mugging somebody.
I think at this point, technically, yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we are. Well, we haven't actually taken his shit yet. So
yes.
currently, we've just assaulted him.
No. Shoal already said he was going to take the bag of stuff.
Okay,
the guy
yeah, then
was
we've
carrying.
hugged him.
Yeah.
Because as far as I'm aware, is everybody back, by the way? I don't know if Shoal is yet. Because as far as I'm aware, yeah, right as soon as we start back up, it's going to be Shoal's turn, and I'm pretty sure Shoal's literally just grabbing his shit and leaving.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
But yeah, I do lots of stuff. I've got artists that come and join me throughout the week. I've got multiple tabletop RPGs, from Pathfinder to Pokemon and Digimon. We've got various games that I do, like Satisfactory, Super Animal Royale, and This Means Warp recently. So do hit that follow button and come join us again. And for those already here, go check out Kitsumamoki. You definitely should, because he is welcome, whether he says so or not.
Speaking of which, after the sim, did you want to do that FTL game again?
Kind of depends on... Starlight is up in the air tonight, cause...
Is it?
Okay, never mind. I had not checked in a while, so yeah, Starlight is off, so we can, yeah, we can try it again tonight. I'd be up for that.
Good. That means that any donos up for tonight means that the cucumbers are going to get eaten after this game. I'll do a end stream flip, so that way this will end and then I'll pull it off of YouTube that way. Get my recording separate. Watch as Viv forgets to put in his microphone or say something.
I'm here. Or
There he is.
Where?
So that's a Viv and that's a Key. So we got
Yeah.
the adorables here, and then we got a Vari. There's another adorable here.
Why have I not been listed?
I'm going down the list. One by one. You got to take your time listing off the adorables. And then we got a Zim that's an adorable that's here.
Maybe we won't do This Means Warp after all.
And then we got
Clearly,
Kyla.
Era is too delirious for us to play.
All right, so Brett, you're doing that for your turn. Were you planning on doing anything else before I pass the turn to a shoal?
I'm going to start a bardic performance also.
Oh,
Symphony of Silence.
That-
Which all things in a 30-foot radius are muffled.
understood. All right, shoal.
Really sure what I can do here other than just. I got the bag of stuff, so I guess I'm just gonna take that towards the alley.
So you're just taking this guy's stuff?
Yep, not leaving it out there as a clue.
Understood. So you're gonna drag his stuff to the alley. Where do you want to? Or your main move is 40. You just want to move into the alley?
Are you just dragging his stuff, not him?
I mean, I have a strength modifier of like -1.
Oh, that is fair.
It's either 1 or 0. Like,
That is fair.
It's fine.
This man has officially been mugged. All right, Volt,
Which, you know,
go ahead.
for the purposes of us, you know, trying to blend in like nothing interesting of note is going on here, mugging someone in a back alley, and that's perfectly normal in this city.
It is your turn.
Dr. Volt's gonna just continue to like haul this guy into the back alley.
Right, roll a strength check for me.
Understood. Rolling a d20, no bonus.
Hey, you did fine.
Wow,
Wow.
Dr. Volt ate his fucking Wheaties this morning.
Lift with the knees.
I'm assuming you're going to go ahead and do a double move because you can only move half speed when you're dragging somebody.
Yes.
There we go. Hey, last. What do you want to do?
Well, he was not expecting Dr. Volt to suddenly Popeyes the sailor, the witness into the alleyway.
Neither did I, to be pretty fair.
Neither did I.
As the entire party watches this happen, goes, "Oh,
I mean, he does lift a lot of heavy books.
what you doing?
Me or your cat?
You." My cat's asleep.
Uh,
Unless you're my cat now. Are you my cat now?
Meryl? All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna move up to the body and then touch it to cast Penumbra.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you. And that's gonna cast it in dim light, which should hopefully make it harder to see.
Cool. This guy rolled terribly for his initiative. This is when he comes around the corner. His initiative is 7.
That's hilarious.
And then I roll something back here. All right. And then, hey, Paint, what do you want to do?
Well, I guess he's just gonna kind of go back up a little bit, and he's just looking confused at everybody with the body and stuff.
Well, Fret is the last one that is currently out in the open. Thank you for the lurk, Raharu. Oh, that's right. Sorry, guys. I forgot to move to this view. Flop. That should be a little bit better.
So, I do believe it is time to make a stealth check.
Roll away.
Okay, so stealth. God damn it. Well, that is a not successful amount of stealth. That's like a 13.
Understood. Go ahead and move half your speed.
Uh-huh. Yep, so 1, 2, 3. He's actually going to keep the thing. Yeah, like so.
Understood. Here's the good news. He will stop, stare dead at you, and obviously continues on his way. He does not seem to give 3 shits.
We're mugging a guy in a back
Well, no,
alley. It's a perfectly normal thing here.
Well, no, all he's got is direct line through the smoke. So,
Yeah, somebody's doing weird smoke shit in the middle of the street. Yeah, whatever. I rolled his perception, natural 20. I rolled his does he care about this? Is this suspicious to him? 3. No. Yes,
Okay.
I'm assuming yes that Minuet did lose a lot of fur keeping the engine alive during that run scene. I like run scenes.
Yeah.
Ah, that was fun.
I took so much damage.
You did. So initiative drops. You guys have an unconscious body in a back alleyway.
Fred's gonna carefully rejoin the group, looking very nervous.
You now know where the secret door is, though.
Well, that was a clusterfuck.
That could have gone better. But it's fine. We have dealt with the witness. Mostly.
Fret nods.
Fret, would you mind dealing with the door?
Fret nods again and starts heading over to the door.
Yep. I need you to roll a disable device to open this door, please.
Cool. Yeah.
I have to clarify something. After 3 rounds of detect secret doors, you do gain knowledge of the mechanism that is used to open it.
You guys
it might
didn't
also
have
be
chance
trapped.
to focus.
Okay.
Yes. And unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. Is it trapped? Obviously.
Okay, that is a disable device of a 23.
23 opens the door, and as the door opens, you see a shockingly clean entryway into a temple that is very open on the inside. There are lights that are currently inside there that are lit that allow you to very visibly see a very large, what are they called? Cauldrons? Not cauldrons. The giant fire pits that aren't down on the ground.
Braziers?
Thank you.
No.
Looks like there's a very large brazier right before an altar near the back, where you see a very large mural of what looks like a depiction of several dead people, and some sort of masked figure standing over them with his arms out, as if to be welcoming you into the church. You happen to see an individual, one of the people of the species, standing in what seems to be some form of vestments near the back by the altar. He doesn't even seem to look up as the door opens. There are no pews, but there is a very large open floor where it looks like there used to be some sort of stains of sigils or something along the floor that are no longer there. The walls are lined with what seems to be skulls and bones of of a variety of sizes, all of this species, clean and well organized along the walls. This church is not as closed as it appears to be. As a matter of fact, there is a priest standing right there.
5T says we met an attendee of this church the other night.
You do not recognize this, or no, this is not attendee of the church from the other night. That symbol
It's
that
not
the
the
witch
same
had
symbol.
is not the same.
Oh, okay.
Fret will just kind of blink and wave inwards at if there's anyone that's actually looking at him, and then do a beckoning gesture to the rest of the group.
So, now would be a good time for me to reveal that last first impulse is to try and drag the body into this place because it looks abandoned.
Hilarious!
The very much not dead person body.
So it sounds like you guys are going to move to a group to try and enter here, and last is going to be dragging the body in.
Yes. Unless somebody stops me.
No, Fret's just gonna let this play out.
Kane's just following, confused as hell.
Nope, Fret's gonna just let this play out.
Okay. Is anybody not entering the church?
Viv?
Going once, going twice.
In for an incisor, in for a fang.
Everybody going in. You guys go in, and the priest does not seem to pay you any mind as you guys come in, as long as you shut the door behind you. If you guys linger too long, he will, without looking up, say, "Please enter so that way we can close the door. I do not wish to get caught today."
Ah, um, finishes dragging body through, quietly shuts the door.
He looks up and he says, newly departed, off to see our lord?
No, he's. Yeah. Dang it.
You are
Yeah.
The man
I was gonna
looks
say
at the
something.
animal and then looks up at the group.
just last was about to respond, and he just slaps a hand to his face.
No, that was me cutting myself off because I had to remember I can't talk.
But it fits so well, though. It's so funny.
Yeah. Oh,
And he goes, "Am I in trouble? Should I begin running now? Or are you guys illegal mages? Because one of the two things needs, or one of these two things has me running for my life, I think."
This one is just unconscious. You don't have to worry about anything, I think.
Hello?
Hello?
hello.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh, there goes Taya,
Taya lost connection for a second.
I-
You're back, kind of halfway, Taya.
Checking, 1, 2.
Is it hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I don't think he can hear us.
Me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
What just happened? I didn't even drop any frames or anything. What the fuck just happened?
Discord probably
Well,
pooped itself. Well,
or
you also lost
Fable-
connection to TTS, so...
Yeah. There you go. You're back.
I guess that works.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
very confused as to what the fuck happened there.
Magic smoke. Moving on.
Yeah, the internet is full of magic smoke today.
Yes, and apparently it's not working right. Somebody must have let it out somewhat.
Yeah.
But yes, the priest had asked specifically, am I in trouble, or are you guys illegal mages? Point blank, surprisingly. And then I believe Last just said that this man's unconscious, you don't have to worry about him.
Correct.
And the priest once again goes, "That does not answer my question one bit."
Put another way, if we were the thing you were worried about, would you still be here?
Oh, quite possibly. Sometimes they like to really drag out the torture. But I also have a thing for that. I would have, made sure that I was dead before they even got any closer. I am a priest of a death god. So you
Why?
don't report me and I don't report you, correct?
Brett gives a thumbs up.
That works for me.
Good.
Why is this all a secret? He just sort of looks around, just mildly gesturing at things.
I do believe mages that get their power from killing people don't exactly like the souls going to the death gods, now do they? Yes, I know they're secret.
Ah, I
Secret
see.
practitioners. Religion is of such nature is illegal.
Then maybe you can answer a question that I have.
As a cleric, does that not make you a form of illegal mage as well? Why am I?
Oh.
What is happening?
Oh, it's far worse than that. I'm more than just an illegal mage. I'm a practitioner of a dead religion. So,
Did I disconnect from voice?
Yeah,
No.
no, you didn't. You're still here.
I disconnected from the tabletop server.
Yeah. Steam is.
I don't think he
Steam's-
can hear us.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Steam is doing
Steam
bad
is
things
being weird.
today. But Fret will hastily scribble out the this man is technically a friend of ours.
He
And
looks.
then we'll
Mhm.
add the enemy of our enemy as our friend.
This is Fret telling us priest is friend, not body is friend.
Yes.
Just to clarify to everyone.
Yes.
One way or the other, how can I serve a bunch of illegal witches in my zone? With your talking animal companion, which is a new one.
I take it familiars are uncommon.
Oh, highly illegal. You should know this, shouldn't you?
Fret will scribble out, we are here for other reasons that actually line up with yours, probably. And he'll point his chalkboard at the guy.
We have a vested interest in making sure souls go where they are supposed to after they depart.
Interesting. As long as they're in the hands of my god.
Admittedly, this one is merely unconscious.
Oh, yes, you said that. Did you want me to wake him up?
Do you recognize them as a practitioner? Or should we just leave them outside?
Oh no, I thought they were with you.
No.
No, they saw us.
Oh, that's terrible, he says as he walks, or the man will walk up to the unconscious body and crouch down, and then... Oh, what's the name of that spell? Amnesia.
Oh, memory lapse.
Thank you. Memory lapse. That ought to do it.
Fret has the happy, glittery eyes as he watches the guy cast.
Oh, that's from the beginning of the last turn. That's not going to work. I
Hmm.
thought there was
False
a-
alibi should work.
Oh, right, you were a cleric for a while.
Yeah,
Me-
Diago with the yep.
Which is fine. Then he'll just swing the door open, and he's just going to push the guy out with his foot, and then close it.
And, you know, the funny thing is, the very funny thing is, even if this had been a delayed kind of thing, considering the state of this guy, false alibi would still work because it modifies, quote, the last 5 minutes of the target's memory. Not the most recent 5 minutes.
Nice.
And once he shuts the door, he'll go back to his duties and be like, well, you're welcome to not drag any more attention to my temple, please.
Apologies. We are looking for another building. One similar to this. No windows, no doors or a barred door, and a chimney.
Well, unfortunately, my knowledge of the city isn't exactly grand. The best I can say is... Well, actually, there isn't much I can say. I spend most of my time in here.
Fred nods.
Those of us that are left, few and far between, try to keep this place as clean as we can. I stay here.
But Fred will scribble out, "You can consider us psychopomps of a sort. So, if there's anything we could do to assist, let us know."
Last is going to glare at Fred.
Hold on, I gotta look up what that means again.
He's going to move in front of Fred to position himself between Fred and this man, and he's going to hold up a finger to where his mouth is.
The priest will pause and be like, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. And that's some sort of fancy way of saying serial killer. Well, I guess you do have to get your magic from somewhere.
Fred nods emphatically.
Not necessarily. Well, my god is a god of death. It's not quite the kind of murdery god that is stay in the back alleys of the city now that, well, most normal religions are banished. The self-serving ones where individuals murder for money or power or what have you.
I believe we took care of one of those last night.
Oh, fantastic. Did they have one of those little wooden symbols to themselves?
They tried to offer one to us.
Oh, that sounds like them. That's just them asking you to help them gain power in exchange for favor in your life.
Ugh.
So far from the city you come from. Interesting. I thought all the other lands were conquered and dead.
Clearly not. Or not as dead as we would be led to believe.
Oh, it surprises me not. I figured there had to be at least a few survivors out there. After all, the mages are powerful, but there's no way they're all seeing. Otherwise, I would be dead, now wouldn't I?
Dead. Or worse.
Well, probably far worse. They would never let me go to my god. They'd probably keep me alive forever. And what a shame not to fall into his lord's hands. One day I look forward to reap or have my soul reaped by him. He holds out his hands to the mural. May he take my soul undivided and leave my body to rot. Allow me to be a fixture inside of his temple. One day.
I said before I have a question you may be able to answer.
That is...
The building we're looking for. You might know it. You might not. It's where they conduct their ritual. The selection.
And your question?
The question is simple. Do you know where it is?
No, probably not, unfortunately. As I said, I stay in here. If an alliance you seek into such endeavors, how deep are you willing to go into this madness? What is your end goal, outsiders?
Our goal is our own. What would you have in exchange?
Obviously a good place to hide and keep your head down. Possibly more. It really depends on what exactly you guys are all doing here, because as a cleric, it's obviously not necessarily my job to keep my hands, or get my hands too dirty.
Actually, I think this guy has said something that is quite convenient for an explanation that we can give. You mentioned you wished to have your lord take your soul in its entirety, untorn and unsundered. We deal in souls that have been torn. That is what we seek to manage and stick our thumbs in the eyes of the mages.
Ah, he says as he starts to walk up. I need you to do me one favor.
Yeah?
Can you roll a bluff?
It's not necessarily a bluff.
No, it's not, but I need an or are you what kind of impression are you trying to give off specifically? Because I need
I'm trying to give off a much more diplomatic impression that we're here. This is a world where everyone kind of tends to keep things close to the vest, I would assume. So it's like your goals, our goals, not dissimilar, not the same, but we aren't going to get in your way, and we're going to bloody the nose of someone you don't like. So it's more of a. I would like to have this as a diplomacy role.
I will go ahead and make that as diplomacy instead.
Yeah,
Let's see what
because
you get.
from what I can understand, 20.
Yep.
Good grief.
Why are they so prevalent tonight?
Are you
Well,
guys
that's a
complaining? I can start
33.
taking them away. Go ahead, Viv. What were you saying?
I'll say I think the what he was actually trying to get is like he's basically trying to be like, well, your god wants whole undivided souls. We're after one that isn't undivided.
The priest is gonna go, are you sundered souls? He says as he starts to move forward. Or collectors thereof? I heard there was a secret magic that could work by harvesting them and bringing them into your employ as some form of servant or something like that. I guess I don't know the particulars, but in the old text it said a sundered soul could be used indefinitely.
You could consider us collect.
So are you picking off the remains then? And trying to usurp these fools?
Usurpation has never been our goal. Well, we are collectors. We're closer to... What's a good word? Seamsters. Stitching things back together as we may.
We have no objection to sticking out our foot and tripping them, though. The mages, not the sundered souls.
And the question is, what can you do for me specifically on the way in? For I may have something I can do to help, but... well, I am a giving man. The hand that gives is also the hand that receives.
Nothing weird happened to the connection, right?
Nope.
No,
No, we're
nobody's
just
saying
waiting.
anything.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize that he was done. I thought he was pausing.
No, he is waiting for you guys to give him what you can do for him, because he is saying very bluntly, I have methods of helping you, but what the heck do I get in return? This is very much a, what are you offering here in return for me helping you guys do whatever nonsense you do?
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
I don't know what we can offer this guy is the issue.
Fred, will, scribble out. Well, considering his god, we could offer, some death.
Pretty sure he said his god was not of the more murdery kind.
Yeah, he did say that.
Usually, but he also showed a very large disdain for a certain type of individual out in the streets.
What, the serial killers?
Yes.
I mean, I'm down for murdering serial killers.
Let's put it this way. There are individuals on the streets. Those that sow their craft wantonly, flaunting it in the face of your god, your religion that has been forced to hide. We may offer our services in mitigating their influence while we are here.
The priest will kind of look between you all and be like, well, if that is the case, I have a network, obviously. I don't practice in here alone. I'd never be able to keep all these skulls clean. In this religion, the only one that is allowed to kill, he motions up towards his god, is he who ferries the souls off. While we long for his hand, we do not take his hand and use it for our own. Those little bastards are an affront to my god, as you said, so congratulations. He'll offer out his hand. You notice that their hands are, of course, very thin, and you've seen him before, but his has something interesting. He is slightly tilting his wrist up. Who's taking his hand?
May I make a perception check first?
You may.
Somebody
I will
please
also-
roll me a 20.
I will also make a perception check.
I'll roll a d20 for Yuki. So somebody roll for Viv. I'm assuming that's the sound of paint also rolling on.
I'll roll for someone.
I will take the
Well-
10.
Okay.
I have rolled a 5 for someone who is not claimed.
Okay, Key, you got an 8. And Viv got a 12, it looks like.
Mhm.
Neat.
So that is a 27 for Viv.
19 for paint.
Understood. And 8 for Last. So Last isn't going to catch it, but both Paint and Viv are going to catch it. He is intentionally holding his hand away where when you grab hands, you'll see his wrist. Very specifically. And it looks like the kind of handshake where the moment that you grab it, you're going to be tugged in.
Oh, out of character, I understand what this is. Or at least I think I do.
Paint's gonna put his paw in the guy's hand.
He blinks as the animal goes to shake his hand and goes, right, familiars. And he is going to tug Paint in. Very visibly looking at your, or twisting your hands that way he can look at your wrist. Or at least your paw.
Aw.
Then he'll move to reveal his own. In a manner which you wouldn't really be able to see. And he has something, I guess you could call it a martyr's mark. It is discreet, but you did roll your perception already and it was high enough. You wouldn't call the tattoo more of a branding. You think it is very similar to what you would assume is a bone that these individuals probably have?
Fair enough.
And then he says, this is our mark. And this is our handshake. Well, you may not have this yourselves unless you wish to join our religion. This is how you can identify who you can actually trust not to murder you. You bring us skulls of the heads of those that are murderers out in our town for the next few days. I give you access to my network.
Fret, will, scribble out, would, the spoils, of our, first suffice to begin with?
For show, but I can't exactly sacrifice spoils to my god.
Fret will, pull out, the magic items.
He sneers at their mere existence. And he'll
And
say,
will scribble out,
I will happily
you,
destroy those.
Fret will, look to the rest of the group.
Shoal is ambivalent. He does not care about. I remember one was the finger. What was the other magic item?
The
was-
skin.
Skin and
Oh.
bark.
Yep, the skin
Yeah,
stretch
no,
across
Shoal does.
bark.
The Shoal does not give a single crap.
Last is going
Yep.
to nod in approval.
I mean, Dr. Volt was kind of hoping that he could, unmake those and use the not abhorrent components in order to, make some other magical items eventually. But,
I feel it would be a gesture of goodwill.
Dr. Volt will just add, we would also like to just throw into the bargain a place to stay while we do the church's work.
You let me destroy those. You can stay here. I can set up some cots. Just let me get rid of those vile examples of not proper preservation of the dead.
Fret will offer them over.
He will quickly take him. He's going to bring him to the brazier, and you guys will, if you don't stop him, get to watch as he performs what you would assume is some form of ritualistic destruction of these items, shouting for his god, Cathid. He of death, bringer of freedom and salvation of the soul, he who frees thy from the mortal coil. Destroy these items! And he'll set the brazier aflame and throw them in, and then bring them back out after they're more or less just, dust, and then proceed to pummel them, because obviously you must completely destroy them.
Fret looks very pleased.
This takes a whole hour, by the way. You have lost
This
this
guy-
man for an hour.
That's fine.
Oh boy.
I said ritualistically.
Uh-huh.
Afterwards, he cleans everything up,
Fret takes notes.
then takes the dust to the door, and throws it outside over the unconscious guy just without a care, and then shuts the door.
That's rude.
Guy's still out there. That guy's still unconscious an hour later. Oof.
Oh.
He's gonna be there for about 4 or 5.
Yeah, you almost overkilled him through non-lethal, probably.
No, he did 6 or 7 damage, but it's only 1 hit point a level, I thought, for subconscious.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there you go. You have a contact.
Oof.
He will say, by the way, if you guys wish to open the door, do you need the secret, or did you already figure it out on your own?
Fret kinda tilts his head.
We were in the process of figuring it out when we got interrupted.
Well, it's pretty simple. You just take your claw, and there's a little bit of a sliver. You just reach your finger in, with your hand down, palm towards the sky, latch it, and pull. Bear in mind, you do this only with your right hand, because if you do it with your left, it may not go correctly. This is where we put the mark, after all, so just a way for us to double check. Once you pull the string, just go ahead and push on the door, and it should just pop and slide open for you. No longer need to tug. From this side, you
Fret
just
nods.
push.
Fret nods.
I will be here if you need assistance. It sounds like you got some sort of secret building to find, though.
Fret nods again.
When I see the congregation, whoever does pass by today, I will begin to spread the word and ask questions. See what they can gather. For the time being, I am going back to my daily duties of cleaning.
Fret will hold up a finger as if to tell him to wait. And then we'll scribble out, wait, before you go, would you, take a look at our map and make sure that neither of the other places that, we're looking are, branches of, the church. Just in case.
I can attempt.
Last will open up the map to show Priestman.
Yep. You had two other locations. One was the in the warehouse district. Where's the second one?
One looks like it was once a meeting hall. One was a chapel. One was
House.
house.
Gotcha. Nope. I forget which list I pulled that from, so I had to double check.
Okay.
Thank you for the bits, Ido. Oh, that's cute. Angel doggo. So congratulations on making an alliance with a technically evil religion.
Yep.
Technically. You have a feeling that these skulls have a purpose.
Yeah, we've clearly
Oh
made
yeah, I can already tell you their purpose.
Oh?
They're for the Skull Throne.
No.
No. They're in case they ever... Just because they believe that their god is the only one that is allowed to kill does not mean that these clerics do not know Ray's dead.
That's also fair.
But
My point stands, though. They can still be for the Skull Throne.
But no, we've clearly made an alliance with the Dustman from Planescape Torment.
I forgot about
Oh my
that guy.
gosh, you're right.
Is this evil? No, it's not evil. Evil would be bad.
No.
So it sounds like you guys got one of two locations now that you need to choose from. And you now have a place to stay.
Fret will gesture back and forth between the two places with a quizzical look.
It was a house, and what was the other one?
A meeting hall.
Let's check the house next. It's most likely to have the features that we're looking for.
That's what I was thinking.
Fret nods.
Fantastic. So you guys head out and you guys are once again cutting through all the people and everything. Oh, you're no longer going, or you're going back through the games and everything again as well, actually, because this house was the one that was there, so... And make sure to check any DMs just in case, because I have been sending things to people. Instead of saying it out loud this time on the stream. You guys are going to be going back to the warehouse district where you guys originally came from. You're going to be passing her in as you go.
Fret will scribble out, did anybody leave anything in the inn?
Nope.
Let me see, Vari.
As tempted as I have been to trust the good-natured people of this place with my belongings, no, I have not.
Hey, Volt. Give me a second here. There you go. All right, so yeah, did you guys leave it? I don't think you guys left anything in the end. Continue where you were.
Yep.
It-
None of us left anything there. We don't trust this place.
That is fair. Fred smirks and scribbles out, we could go in and demand our teeth back.
Not worth our time. We didn't even spend that much, at least out of our stores.
Fred nods.
But I mean, seriously, it's the only one.
Tilts his head.
What's wrong, Volt?
At the risk of fucking rolling initiative, Dr. Volt will gesture to the rando.
The rando just waves and goes, I don't know, I think we should get our teeth back. If we pay good money for it and we're not going to use it. Crosses his arms.
Excuse me, who are you?
I don't know, who are you?
Out of character, do they look like just rando native?
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
Oh, I joined during the games. You know, it's safer to walk in numbers. Less likely to get robbed, stabbed, dragged into an alleyway, killed.
Paint is growling at them.
He blinks at the growling dog, or creature, goes, oh, that one makes noise. How'd you do that?
It's such an excellent deterrent, isn't it? And Last is going to gently place a hand on Paint's head to, like, pet Paint and be like,
How was I the only one?
I mean, Shoal saw it. Shoal just can't speak.
Well, Fred just gives Shoal the most frustrated, deadpan look.
Look, Shoal was monitoring this person to make sure they weren't doing anything. The fact that none of you noticed that Shoal was monitoring this person is entirely on you all.
oh my god.
Shoal was staring at this guy the entire time.
Yep, and he just kind of joined a group at one point in time.
Fred,
You don't
Just,
know when.
bonded minds, you can just, like, talk to me, right?
I can talk through bonded mind.
Fred just looks like he just got smacked in the face with the blunt object.
Absolutely poleaxed looking.
Why must you hurt me so?
Oh, damn it.
You're welcome. I told you all I was here to be a shitter. Like I don't think you guys took my words under the as the warning that they were meant to be.
Is Shoal gonna end up being, oh, new canvas? Lol.
Oh no. Ugh.
I'm just already imagining a picture of Shoal just squinting at this guy, and Dr. Volt being like, am I the only one?
I'm a bit confused how Paint did notice the guy, but
Probably because he rolled a 20.
This guy has a rogue ability that he just disappears into crowds and gets a bonus to his stealth as long as he's joining a group.
Oh, he's a lion's blade.
Yep.
What a weird class to take.
Yeah.
Also, I like how Vari just knew that off the top of his head.
Yeah.
Because Bari's the one that showed me this particular thing.
Ah, fair. Okay.
So unfortunately, his stealth was actually above to the point where you could grab it. The only person in the party that had the passive well enough was Shoal initially, and then Volt only because he addressed the party and got a bonus to his notice roll.
I don't even remember what I said to address the party.
Something about do you have stuff? But yeah, you got a random guy here.
Oh, right, yes. Yes, about how I was like, oh, yes, the people here are so trustworthy. I love to leave my stuff laying around.
Yeah, but now this man's been noticed. He's still here. He's smiling. Literally asked
I
where
mean,
he
to
was
be
going.
fair, his reasoning is good.
Paint sends along mental image of himself biting this guy to Last with a question mark.
Last is going to just shake his head and give the disguised wild dog a few pets.
Brett will scribble out, "Hey, want to see a dead body?"
The guy head tilts and goes, "Oh, are we gonna go to that part of town already? It's a little early for that, isn't it?" Wait, are we creating the dead body, or are we being the dead body? Or are we looking for dead bodies to steal stuff off of that the serial killers have already gotten to? I'm up for any of this, except for being the dead body. Please don't make me the dead body.
The third one, Fred gestures at.
He checks his pockets. I guess I could use more teeth.
What makes you think we are trustworthy enough to stick by? Last just squinting at this person that has popped out of nowhere.
You absolutely aren't. So who should be scared, me or you? He smiles.
I'm gonna roll an active perception at this guy.
Yep.
You can roll my whatever the hell.
Sense
What?
motive? Or are you searching this guy? Or are you trying to look over this guy to determine if he's hiding something?
Yeah, it's a perception. I have a sense motive, but
Okay.
it's not really gonna do me. I would like
Fred,
to. Maybe I'll put some points in that later.
Yeah, Fred will sense motive the guy.
Okay, you go ahead and roll your sense motive, and I will roll for Viv here really quickly for his perception.
Damn.
Viv, you got a 16 on your roll.
Whew, that is a 31.
This guy has, as you're studying his thing, you can see the various faintest signs that this cloak that he's wearing probably has a bunch of pockets on the inside. And yes, I did say that these people have a slightly candid look, Lobo.
Okay, so that's a 19 for my sense motive, by the way.
You're... Go ahead.
Paint is also attempting that.
But sense motive?
Yeah. Never mind.
What's your
You got
total?
Ida's
13.
attention.
What was that total?
13.
13?
Fred says 19.
Okay. Well, here's what you guys are getting. And just getting my internal video right. Got you, Lobo. Paint, you have no idea what the hell's up with this duder. As far as you can tell, this guy is really comfortable around you for some reason. Brett.
I just kind of want to roll sense motive just so I can see how badly I roll.
Sure, roll it.
Do it.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, I thought it was a 1 for a second. Okay, so my total is a 10.
I mean, if you had rolled a 1, I was going to tell you this guy is perfectly trustworthy. This is the only trustworthy person you've met in the city. He might even be a good creature.
No,
You
no,
didn't
no.
roll a
You
1.
need to understand. If I had rolled a 1, I would have rolled a -2.
Yes, that's why I would have given you that bullshit line. But yeah, this guy is completely comfortable around you.
Well, Fret will scribble out. Okay, well, I guess you're coming with us then, and we'll kind of just drape an armo across the guy's shoulders, as if they were good buddies.
Neat.
Shoal just has this mildly concerned, mildly confused, and oh, what's the word I'm looking for the other one? It's not irritated. Something close. Either way,
Next.
Annoyed?
I don't know.
Okay.
Brain can't figure it out. I'll figure it out later. Either way, Shoal is just kind of like, eh.
So, do we still want to go to the house, or...
Urban exploring. His eyes go really wide.
Deadhead
Guys.
expression.
Fret nods.
Shoal is just gonna bonded mind and be like, this guy is weird.
Fret nods.
Are you a tourist?
Paint is sending the same him biting them thing to last.
Shoal will bonded mind again. If I see a large enough drop, I'm pushing him over it.
Fret bonded minds back. No, he's my friend.
No, he's not.
In response to the
Fret's gonna
question,
squint.
in response to the question of, "Are you not or a tourist?" He goes, I'm just very bored, actually."
Bored? How can you be bored? There's an entire festival going on.
Because the people that play the game sometimes disappear. Wink.
Really? And where do they disappear to? Rolls his eyes as he starts walking again, because apparently we're doing this now.
Yeah, like I think Last is on the same page as Dr. Volt, where it's just like we're seriously doing this. Is seriously a thing that we're doing.
Vari's trying to turn this into a goddamn Scooby-Doo fucking
It's
episode.
too late. It's too late. It's already there.
I mean, I can very quickly un-Scooby-Doo this.
You can Scooby don't this.
Exactly. I can apply the Scooby don't option at any point that I want. Well, okay, I have 2 Scooby don't options, and at the very least, one of them will make Fred very sad. Okay, well now I'm thinking technically 3.
A left one, a right one, and a bitey one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's the explanation.
Okay.
Because Shoal can solve this with murder, getting himself booted out of the sphere, or just stealthing away and fucking off for a while.
Oh, I thought your
TSMI.
3 options were your left claw, your right claw, and your teeth.
No. That's all part of option 1.
Oh. But anyways, yeah, I figure that it is a case of it's not a good idea to do murder like in the middle of the festival at least. So we might as well just continue with what we're doing. +1.
So off to the house you guys are actually going with them, huh?
I guess.
Don't
Joel
say-
is keeping an eye on this guy.
That's fine. He's just going to walk with
Yeah.
you. You guys
Dr. Volt is still just kind of dumbfounded. Dr. Volt is more or less convinced that Fred is playing some angle and he has missed it. So he's just going along with whatever the fuck is happening right here because he doesn't want to screw up Fred's plan.
You think Fret has a plan?
Appreciate the vote of confidence. There is none.
Paint really wants nothing to do with this guy.
It was as I discussed in stream yesterday. That it is absolutely horrifying that all things considered, Dr. Volt, the mad German scientist, falls on the responsible half of the party.
Yeah. Well, Fred's responsible. If anything
Being
goes wrong,
responsible
he's
is not being
responsible.
usually responsible and usually responsible are not the same thing.
Oh my god, Raijin and Zim's chat. Fred just chilling on vacay and the rest of their party having an existential crisis.
I mean, Shoal's not having an existential crisis. Shoal just doesn't like this person.
I feel like Last is just going to have one hand on paint at all times, not just to keep his sanity, because he's just swung real hard from the cackling madman being able to be nice to anyone and everyone and getting kicks out of it to, oh my god, what is happening right now?
Meanwhile, Shoal is just, he's just got a set of scales in his head right now, and they're going up and down on both sides.
It's just like, gotta keep paint steady. Do not bite the man. Yet.
And Fred's like, okay, well, we're going with this then.
Bold of you to assume that Shoal is going to wait for an opportunity.
Has Shoal asked Fred what the fuck he's planning?
Shoal knows better. There is no plan.
Yeah, that's the bond. Don't even need to bond in mind because you already got it. You got it.
There was 3 ways I was expecting this to go, and this is definitely one of them, so I'm amused now. Yep. So, you guys are going to walk along. This guy's just going to walk with you. Well, now he's with his new best buddy in the world here, Fret. Best buddies. Yeah! It looks like he's thinking while he's walking. He's scratching his chin, looking around. Everything's just peachy keen. You guys do make it up to this house. And
Is there smoke? Is there smoke?
currently no, but you can roll perceptions if you'd like to notice
Sure.
some odd features.
Okay.
Where's Discord? There it is.
I think I finally figured out the best way to sum up what Dr. Volt's face has been looking like this entire time. He has the expression of the cat who's being yelled at by the Karen.
Oh,
The what the fuck is even happening right now expression.
Fred's too distracted by his buddy. That's an 11.
Gotcha. I guess we better roll for Viv. Somebody want to roll for Key?
Here, I'll do it this time.
Considering my rolls tonight, I will just be taking the 10.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Keith.
Oh, natural 1.
Yay!
Viv, you got a 14.
All right, that's a 29.
And, hey, Dr. Volt.
Yes.
Don't roll a perception, roll a will save.
Okay. Thoroughly average, 16.
All right. Hey Viv,
Hmm?
this looks like a normal house. There's something weird about it, and you cannot figure out why. Hey, Dr. Volt.
The house.
I can figure out why, because it's about to do horrible things to my brain, isn't it?
No. No, it's not going to do horrible things to your brain. But you did meet the DC for an illusion spell.
Ah,
Ooh.
And
which in of itself is telling, considering
hey, Viv,
What?
you notice that the new friend is staring at Dr. Volt with a big smile on his face as you guys approach the house. Hey, Dr. Volt, you realize that the doors and the windows of this house are illusions. This house has no doors or windows.
Shoal is squinting at the man suspiciously.
Dr. Volt just cannot even understand anything anymore.
Oh.
This is the man who understands everything, and he is currently in a state of what the actual fuck is going on every 2 seconds.
It's like that moment you actually finished reading the book and you realized you know everything and yet you know nothing. And then famous last words, I am a very stupid man. Boop, gone. But yes, this house has no actual doors or windows. It's all illusions. It definitely has a chimney, definitely has a roof.
Uh, Dr. Volt is just going to. I don't know what Dr. Volt's going to do. Dr. Volt is very confused.
Does Dr. Volt need a minute?
Loading. What is going through Dr. Volt's head right now?
What's going through Dr. Volt's head right now is, why does this building have no windows or doors? Why is this man looking at me like he knows that I've noticed this building is weird? Why is he here? What is going on?
Hey, Fred, the guy's going to start swaying back and forth. You know, like he's going from his toes to his heels, rolling back and forth.
Oh, doing that thing. Okay.
Yep.
He knows something suspicious.
Fret will scribble out on his chalkboard. Hey, what's wrong?
He goes, oh, I'm just excited to see if other people can see what I can see around here. I think your friend can.
See what? It's a house.
Ye-
In fact, it's a weirdly normal house considering everywhere else.
I know, right? Can we explore it? Oh, how the hell would we get in?
Yes. Let's go explore. Last, if this is a perfectly normal house, why don't you just go try the door?
Fine. Not like breaking and entering matters here.
How is he
Has he
going to
just-
try a door that doesn't exist?
What do you mean a door that doesn't as he goes to reach for the door?
Roll a will save.
Well, goodbye, last. It was nice knowing you.
Oh no.
Oh, right here. Let me roll.
Oh, sorry. Forgot. Yep. Me waiting for Key to roll. Ooh, 6.
That is a 6 on the dice.
Well, that's an 11 on the will save.
Okay. Yeah, that's a real door. It's just locked and stuck. There's no way you're going to be able to open this. It's very firm.
His arm jerks as if he's stuck with the locked door. It's locked. I mean, I could try bashing it in, but that's a lot more effort than I'm willing to put in.
And if you want to hit a stone wall, sure.
What do
So
you mean
the
a
door isn't
stone-
real.
What do you mean a stone wall? It's not a stone wall. Look, and he's going to knock on the door.
Roll a will save. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I got it. 17 in the
The
tough.
first part is that illusions are supposed to crumble after you interact with them.
Well, not necessarily.
Oh
but
yeah,
if you-
persistent ones.
Yeah.
No, I know that. Like, what I mean, like, is like that. It's like you. That's when, like, it's like save city versus the illusion.
Yes, this is how you get
And
multiple saves
he's-
against illusion.
Yeah.
So you go to knock on the door and you're knocking on rock. That's not a real door. That didn't make door noises.
Stops, just has this look of realization, stares at this guy. How?
How what?
Just how? How are you able to see past this? This is magic.
How did you know it was magic?
It's clearly magic because it's not a real door.
Oh, right. Hi. Smile. Goes back to rocking back and forth.
Oh no. No. This I want an explanation for. How can you see through magic?
Well, technically, anybody could have the random chance of seeing through illusions at any point in time. Books do exist still. Somehow. I think the mages would get rid of them by now, but they haven't. So what are you guys doing? You guys looked like you were fun. I knew I was going to find some fun out here.
This guy's a fucking weirdo. Holy shit.
You can practically hear the stone sliding on stone sound effect as Glass eyes slowly turn to fret.
That's just kind of smiling.
Shoal wants
Hey,
to be like, where the
hanging out.
fuck did we find this guy? But Shoal knows exactly where we found him.
Fred will scribble out. You aren't with the council, are you?
Oh no, I'm actually just a street criminal that got really bored and saw a big group of people walking along together and decided to join them. And now we're here, and I don't know what's going on.
You are not the only one.
All right.
Fred nods.
Well, we clearly can't get in here.
I mean, Shoal is going to send to Fret, I mean, the chimney is an entrance.
Fred has a contemplative look. And will
You should ask this guy if he's tried going through the chimney before.
Fred will scribble out. There is the chimney.
What, are you going to suddenly become very small and thin?
Fred looks at his new friend and kind of does the whole sizing him up, seeing if he can fit down the chimney.
Oh,
I
honey,
don't
I'm
think-
not that then.
I don't think we want to send him down that chimney.
Probably a very terrible idea.
Fred nods.
Have I rolled to see? I don't think I've rolled for what element I am today yet.
Nope, not that I recall.
Maybe I'll get lucky. I'm on Earth.
Remember,
That would
no
be
obvious
water.
magic.
Water?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was hoping Earth so I could just, dismantle the wall. But.
Bork,
got no
wall
ideas.
falls over. Bork, wall falls over.
I mean, technically, out of
Oh.
character, you were just trying to find the building you were supposed to stand by, not invade it. But
Yeah,
hell,
really.
Also
you.
true.
Oh yeah, this is beyond the pale of our. This is beyond the scope of our investigation.
Yep. To which Last is going to attempt to defuse this. Look, clearly we can't get in, so let's just go hit the last place on our map. And he's going to stare pointedly at Fret.
Fret nods.
You guys are looters. Yay.
Okay, please don't send me into orbit again.
This guy must be really bored. Era, how bored is this guy? Like, how bored did this guy have to be?
You'll see.
This is not boredom. This is borderline uninstalled. Which, in Dr. Volt's mind, he would like to make a knowledge religion check to figure out if this guy might be the cleric of some sort of chaos god.
You can always attempt.
That's like a 19, 20.
If he hasn't said any prayers or anything yet, he's just been really psychotic.
Which is entirely the case that he's, just psychotic.
Can somebody roll me a sense motive, please?
Sure.
I have a +4.
You got a 14 on the dice.
18.
You getting the same thing that Fret was. This guy is extravagantly comfortable around you.
This is weird. On, like, another world, this might not feel so weird, but we're on this world, so it feels weird.
I mean, it feels weird to Shoal in any world. But, Shoal's also a cat. This type of buddy-buddiness is, frowned upon.
So Fret will scribble out, well, you do seem to be skilled in the criminal arts. Where did you get your training?
Oh, that's super secret. But if you really must know, I just was born very poor. And it was either, you steal and stab people, or you get stabbed and end up dead. I chose not dying.
Fret wipes his chalkboard and then just responds with a, that's fair. In cursive.
Thumbs up. I call it the school of the street hates you anyways.
Fret nods. And we'll write out, I like you, you're a cool guy.
Good, when do we get to start things on fire? Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. Hi.
Fret shakes his head.
I don't know if you have a name. I'm just going to call you Arson.
That is the best name I have ever gotten in my entire life. I'm keeping it. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh yay, I finally named something. And it's... this.
Out of character, like, I'm wondering if this is the fucking Protean.
A protean?
It's
Proteans
Protean.
a protean can be just about anything at once, and they always identify as a problem.
they are they're effectively chaos dragons.
And they shapeshift.
There was one in our previous campaign, and they acted a lot like this.
Except kind of more well,
More sex-driven.
yeah.
That was still funny.
I mean, I kind of hope they're not the Protean, because that might mean they're the Protean that has been causing problems in Twilight.
You guys assume that there is a Protean causing trouble in Twilight.
There is enough chaos for it to be so.
But you guys are going to another location, it sounds like.
Yep.
Off
Also,
then.
this guy totally ignoring the rules of being with random people you don't know. Never follow them to a second location.
Oh yeah, completely ignoring it.
Also, one of the first rules is don't join a random group of people you don't know.
So off you guys go, and this time you guys go through the gaming district once again, but you guys are going to push closer and closer to the city center, where things drastically change suddenly. The areas are getting a lot more wide open, and there's a lot more people, and you realize that you see some areas where you're pretty sure where public executions happen, unfortunately. Your friendo that has joined you is walking along quite happily, and I need perception checks from wait, Viv's passive and I believe Paint's passive are already going to catch this.
Hooray!
Yep,
Well,
we
Dr.
don't even
Volt's
need to
active
roll.
isn't going to.
All you
Fred
need to
is
know.
still way too distracted by friend.
So Viv and Paint are both going to catch a pickpocket, bump into the party.
Trip.
Roll your CMD.
Someone roll me a dice.
Paint, do you want to do anything, or are you going to let Viv trip him?
I will let Viv
Nine on
try
the
to
dice.
trip him.
That will be a 19. A 19.
So the individual, this time a female, goes down on her butt as she gets tripped down. And as you all look up, you realize that there's another one moving in behind you. It looks like you've caught attention. In the middle of the crowd, they're obviously going to grab something. However, your friend with you suddenly shouts, "Performance time! Da da da!" dragging all eyes over to you group, and begins to juggle. Are you going
Okay.
to do anything while the lady looks stunned and this guy seems to be taking or getting a bunch of attention on you guys? Or at least himself.
I am so confused out of character at this point.
I know.
I am bafflement.
Shoal is going to go, hey, I tripped the pickpocket. It's a bonded of mine, by the way.
Yep.
Shoal's going to talk to Fred and be like, hey, bonded mine, this chick tried to steal from us, steal from her back, take her shit.
Yeah, Fred'll,
Just, I don't care what you take, just take something from her just to be petty.
Out of character, Paint and Shoal saw the pickpocket or the initial pickpocket come. Shoal tripped him, and immediately a guy turned around and reached for one of your guys' hips. This man that's randomly with you shouted and is now getting a bunch of attention, just that way everybody's on the same page. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And randomly started juggling.
Okay.
Okay. So there's two pickpockets.
There's
Yes.
a pickpocket and a very obvious thief that was just going to do a grab and run.
Okay.
Currently being distracted by your friendo.
Paint's just sending the image to everybody in the party. The actual party, not this random guy. For the record, he is not part of the party.
Arrow
It's like
absolutely
Arrow
would run with
rolled
that
the
too.
Doom dice, and they just landed on cause chaos. Somehow the dice said that.
Go ahead and roll your pickpocket there, Brett. Get that
Yep.
sleight of hand.
Yep, sleight of hand. Woo! 29.
Fantastic. I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want a weapon, a random item, or their teeth? As in their money.
Let's go random item.
Roll me percentile, please.
What image was Paint sending?
Both the first pickpocket and the thief that was trying to do the hidden, the grab and run. And he is keeping an eye out for anybody else that might be trying to do stuff to the group.
As is Shoal.
5.
You got a 5? Right, I will tell you later.
Okay.
But for the time being, this man's juggling and calling attention, causing the crowd to kind of give you guys a berth. The man that he stepped in front of looks very confused and starts to step back, and the man juggling is humming some sort of circus-like tune, then suddenly shouts kneecap in the middle of it, kicks the guy in the knee, and starts to run.
I love him so much.
Hey, look, a distraction! Kicks him in the dick.
That is exactly what this man just did.
Oh, time to go. Just clunk, 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 as he starts running after Arson. It's like, I don't know why I'm running after this man. Why am I running after this man? Why is there so... Oh, God.
Yeah, so Fred will do the same.
Kneecap, thunk.
Dr. Volt was not expecting to get into the criminal murder worlds. Thank you for the biddies. I wasn't expecting to get in the criminal murder worlds version of a fucking Hildebrand quest.
I didn't expect you guys to continue to follow this man. You could have just let him go. But no, it sounds like you're joining him.
I mean, Shoal was going to say, well, we can literally just let him go now, and then Last followed him. So if Last wasn't the party leader, Last would be on his own.
I mean, you'd also follow if Fret went after him.
Maybe.
Only at a distance, so I could bond in mine. I told you so. That or Shoal would just continue rolling stealth and just being like, ooh, spooky.
So who wants to roll Doom dice now that there's a bunch of attention on you?
Sure, why not? I'll fucking do it.
Do it.
64.
You guys are actually fine.
That's why it's my favorite number.
Hey, Paint.
Yes.
This guy's smiling at you as he's running.
The new guy.
Yes.
Paint really
You can
does
see
not
through
like
the
this guy.
distance, guys.
Since you're following him, he's going to lead you guys down some back streets, and then suddenly out the other side, he's just going to be walking all calm, and he's just going to go, your guys' pets need to learn to bite first. And do you want to bite me? He's going to pet you, Paint. You want to bite me so bad, I could see it in your eyes. That would really hurt. Please don't. Please don't.
As he reaches out for Paint, he is getting a snap at him. If the dice will let me actually hit, but that's another matter altogether.
What's your total?
Total would be... Oh, there it is. Oof. Wait, that's not right.
Base stack bonus plus strength plus the d20?
Unless you have finesse.
For some reason, I had only a +1 on here, but it should be a +3. So that would be a whole whopping 11.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to pull his hand back and go, I would have deserved that.
Paint is going to go very close to Last Lost, glaring at this guy.
Fret will scribble out a thanks for the assist.
Uh-huh. Oh, it was going to get real bad. There was like 4.
Fret
Shoal
nods.
would have murdered all of them, and says as such to Fret.
Surprised your dogs didn't bite them. Good trip maneuver, though. How did you train them not to eat the people? Well, they don't
Fret
eat
will,
people, but
Uh, Fret will restrain himself a little bit. It looks like he's trying not to laugh.
Shoal is going to be visibly amused.
And then will in very italics, like almost sideways lettering, will say carefully.
I see.
Oh, I'll carefully you, all right.
Fret
Squinting at Fret. Squinting.
Fret eyebrow waggles at Shoal.
So,
Shoal
I guess-
opens his jaw. Leans in. Go bite.
Fret sees what's going, so he'll take a step back.
Shoal snaps his teeth shut. Very
Fret
audibly.
Fret returns to his previous position.
I'm assuming you guys don't want to fight, right? Just to be clear, because y'all might be fighters. Are you fighters? Should I have let that happen?
We really don't need to fight random street thieves.
Oh, good. I was going to say I can totally take you to where those kind of folks hang out.
Fret will scribble out, no, we're looking for the murderers.
Oh, those are harder to find. I don't like them. They tend to murder people, like me. A lot.
Yeah. Shoal's going, yeah, we want to murder them. Shoal's going to bite at Fred. Tell him we want to murder the murderers.
Fret kind of just gives an exasperated look at Shoal, and then scribbles out, yeah, we plan on getting rid of some of them.
He goes, oh. Then he inches closer over to Dr. Volt and whispers, I think your friend's a little crazy.
I need to see Dr. Volt's expression for this.
Dr. Volt, he just starts laughing. That was a will save he just made there.
It was a failure, wasn't it?
It was a total of a 7.
It was an absolute failure.
Good night, Def.
Good night, Def. You guys just gonna continue on your way?
I guess.
I need a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So, brief interlude?
Da 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 kneecap.
Not the type of interlude I meant, but yes.
To be continued, please. What
Oh,
was the
the,
roundabout?
Oh, God.
The to be continued arrow points directly at the guy's kneecap.
That's rude.
Yes.
Fun fact, if you guys had stayed behind, you would have had to fight those guys.
Oh, yeah, we figured.
Oh no. Whatever will I do when there's a prone enemy next to me?
Yeah, but the problem is it was in the middle of a big damn crowd.
Fuck it. They want some, they can get some. I'm going first, so I mean, I'm either going first or I'm going second.
Technically, you knocked
So-
him down. Technically, I think it would have been Paint's action next because he had a held action. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but
Wait, what? Oh,
Oh.
the
Talking about the
Yeah.
What
previous encounter.
was? Oh, that.
yeah, because he hadn't acted yet. You had just sent a message. You back with us, Key?
yes.
Off to the meeting hall, I guess.
Yeah, so Fret will scribble out to the new guy. So, you coming with still, or have you got other places to go?
He gives you a thumbs up.
Fret will put his chalkboard away and shrug, and I guess start heading in the direction of the meeting hall.
As you guys get here, this time you're still in a slight or a fairly busy area of the city. The meeting hall looks a lot more like your classic tavern, or at least one that you would expect to, or at least that kind of general style where you got the wood and you got the stone. So this place is probably fairly nicer, or at least was. It definitely is showing its age. It definitely has vines over it, and it definitely looks like it's been left there for a while. It looks like at one point in time had some sort of sign or plaque or what have you against one wall, and it definitely has a very large window, though it is it has been painted over, I guess is a good expression for it. You're pretty sure blocked off based on the way it looks, probably on the inside. You don't think this is glass that is covering it, though. It's some other material that was put here.
Well, at least then we could easily find out what's inside of it. I mean, if he's covering it, he can see it just fine, right?
Meow? What?
The window, it's covered in paint.
No,
All right.
that's bad even for you, Diago.
It is late enough that I almost am considering just stopping.
Oh,
All right, Paint, come here. I gotta cover a window with you. The interesting part about this particular building is it is actually covered in living plants. It looks like nobody's bothered to kill these.
Are any of them trees?
Not out here, at least. Knowing Paint's ever quest to find a tree. I'm gonna go in my corner. That was a joke.
but yeah. So Fret, I suppose, is gonna begin casing the building. See what he sees.
Roll a perception.
Shoal will do the same.
Rolling for Shoal. Anybody else?
Fred is still.
Again,
way
my
too
rolls have been so bad. I'm just going with the 10 tonight.
Shoal, you got a 3.
Oh, that's an 18.
That's
Yeah, I got a 3 for a 10.
all right. Anybody else want to roll?
Blast is sticking near to the front of this building with Volt and Arson.
Yep, Arson's doing that thing where he's rolling from his toes to his heels again, just smiling. You guys go around it. It looks like all the windows have been definitely covered up or painted over in some fashion. Some of them seem to have bits of paper or something stuck to them, like they were covered up with a different material at one point in time. You can still determine that this is not glass. This is some sort of other translucent material that's probably way stronger, considering that there is still glass here and this building hasn't been, beat up. You guys do find that the entire building is definitely covered in vines. As you guys get around back, you find what looks like a crooked door that looks like it's nailed shut, but somebody's definitely kicked the hell out of it and tried to break in. It might be enterable, honestly. You guys come around the other alleyway and everything seems everything you expect in a dirty, nasty alleyway.
Fret will head back to the rest of the group and beckon for them to go to the other side. And then we'll gesture at the door that has been abused.
Bear in mind, this is something that Shoal and Paint find. Well, mainly Paint.
Oh, okay.
Paint's the one that's going to be able to determine that this door is probably kickable, or probably able to be entered if pressed. Because for once, Paint got the high number out of the party.
Wow.
This door seems imminently kickable.
I mean, how many times has this dog nosed his way in through doors that are just barely open? He probably knows he can go in there.
He is going to send through to the others that the door could be opened. Probably just a mental image of him headbutting it and it opening.
Wonderful.
Oh no, new canvas. It's up to you guys if you guys want to go out back.
I mean, why not? We're already here.
All right, so. Oh, come here. Ah, gotcha. Sorry, mosquito.
Nice.
Ew. Mosquito. All right. As you guys get to the back and you inspect the door, you guys can probably squeeze through there. If you guys want to do it silently, we're going to need either a stealth or an acrobatics. If you guys don't care about volume, we'll do what you do. But you are squeezing through a door, and it's going to be awkward.
Well, we're not very silent.
Fret, though, will pull out a bottle of something.
Oh?
Alchemist grease.
Me looking that up really quickly. Oh, +5. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll allow that. Everybody roll and add a +5. So you guys are going to try and go in sneakily, it sounds like, except for Dr. Volt, who is apparently just going to barrel right through the door at hyperspeed.
No, Dr. Volt rolled his stealth, and with that +5, it is now a total of 14.
Oh. Hey, that's better.
It is better, but unfortunately...
Shoal will also roll stealth.
It was not so much a statement of intent as it was a statement of, well...
Yep, unfortunately,
I get
even
what
with
you're
the
saying.
+5, he goes to try and squeeze through, so he ducks underneath one of the boards and presses against it to try and press his way in through the door, and you hear the wood creak as he pushes his way through.
I mean, Fret's isn't that much better. It's a 18.
It was still better.
Did anyone roll stealth for Shoal?
I'm rolling it now. Hold on. You got a 9.
Cool, that's 27.
Well,
Jesus
Skull's
Christ.
able to go right through. Hey, Paint, do you want to roll your stealth? Hey, last you
The
got a
dice
10.
be nice.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
not too terrible. $21.
Nice. So we got 2
So-
that were really silent.
And we got a +5,
Yes.
was it?
Mm-hmm.
So then it would be 26.
So 2 of the party members just slide right in. You still there, Key? Uh-oh. Did we lose a Key?
Rep key.
I'm here.
There you are.
I'd apologize, but it is late.
That is fine.
It is fine. It's what, 9:30. So
So Blast is not making an attempt.
oh, okay.
He's going to stay outside
I
and
see.
keep watch because he cannot take off his armor.
Understandable. That is actually not a bad idea. Your guys' random party member is going to hand you an item. Are you going to take it or are you going to not take it?
I guess I'll take it out of curiosity.
It is a dog whistle.
Looks
What
at
ideology?
looks at Arson. Why would I need this?
You've got 2 pets.
Well, yes, but
Do you already
why
have one?
would I? Well, no, but why would I want to hurt their ears with this?
Because it'll get their attention and then we'll know that something's going on out here. Have you ever done a heist before? Oh goodness, friendo. He puts an arm around arm around your shoulder, points off to the right. All right, so there's guard posts that are going to come or that go down that street over there, and then he points the other way, and there'll be a guard there about 3 minutes later because they're probably going to loop all the way down there. Now, if they happen to hear us in there and get suspicious and start coming this way, you simply blow on it and leave. Then we know that they're going to be going this way, and we'll meet up with you later because I'm assuming you have a meetup point, right?
Yes.
Good. Man, this is elementary. I thought you guys were better. Oh well.
Did we not just establish that we are fighters?
Oh, I thought you weren't. Oh, I'm sorry I broke up that fight.
No, it's fine. We're not in the business of fighting random street thieves. But we are fighters.
Oh.
Just to be clear, I've never done anything like this with a dog whistle. That's all. Are you going inside or are you staying out here with me?
Oh, I'm going inside. I want to see how many things I can shove in my pockets. And places like this always have little secret compartments all over the place.
Have fun, Arson. Don't burn the place down before we're done.
I get to burn the place down.
I never said that.
Too late. He's going inside.
You implied it is the issue.
Oh no, he's fully aware.
You act like he needed permission.
Yeah, he didn't need permission. He was fully assuming Arson planned to burn it down. But this way, at the very least, there's some amount of culpability.
Simple, since you got here late, we named him Arson.
There was
It's
no
not
we
that
involved
fucking
in this.
obvious.
Yeah.
Did we want to break here before we go into the old meeting hall?
Probably a good idea since
Yeah.
we've only got like a half hour left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Simple didn't even hear that. Okay.
I mean, unless you have some particular cliffhanger that you want us to end on or something, but
Oh no, you guys
that's
welcome.
fine.
You guys welcomed chaos into here, so enjoy that
Uh-huh.
part.
I mean,
Welcome.
I love him. I love him so much.
I both adore and despise this character in equal measure.
I believe one person in this party welcomed him. The rest of us just stood idly by while it happened.
Who wants to flip the table? Not Vari. Vari doesn't get to flip the table.
No,
We got
I
a
don't.
friend.
I'm not allowed.
Volt should,
No, okay, it's already been flipped.
that also works.
All right, let me see here. Let me throw up credits just that way I can end this recording, and then I'm gonna flip over and I'll probably do another game or something. So here, let's get outros done here really quickly. Throw up credits.
Okay. Outro ahoy!
Either rate, well, did you want me to mute up for my outro so that way you guys don't have to listen to my spiel again?
I'll mute out myself for my outro.
Alright, I'll buy them stream on my side. Since I'm assuming, I should probably actually make sure that, you know, the muting's happened. So that way I'm not, like, interrupting things. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I will be back here in a moment. I'm going to end stream because I'm going to go ahead and pop it back on without YouTube side. If you're over on YouTube, find me at twitch.tv/drunk_dragon_era. That's where I'm going to be going back live, and I'm going to be playing other games and going back to the other challenges that I'm doing this week to raise money for things. In the meantime, I do want to thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate you all. Drink more water, take care of yourselves, and you all have